Are we or are we not going to Skagfest?
No, we're not.
Oh, my God.
Why?
No, Carmen, the delays have gotten worse. Now they're canceling flights since the government agreed to end the shutdown. It's gotten worse.
I did read, though, that if your flight's being canceled, you'll know days before.
Well, I
So
mean,
the
today
delay-
would be the day.
Today would be the day. The
Yeah.
delay is what's going to, I think, burn us.
My wife is very, very anxious about going out of town this weekend because she is more concerned about coming back than she is because she can't do her work remotely, I don't think, from New York. I think legally she has to be in the state of Florida because she's licensed in the state of Florida or something along those lines. I don't really know what she does. I'm not even sure if she's really working in there or just talking to the computer. No, I'm just kidding.
Would you burn a sick day? Worst case scenario? I don't
No,
know.
I mean, yeah, obviously worst case scenario, but I mean, that sets her back now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then Juliana evidently can't miss school and runs the risk of missing school. So I don't know what's going on there either. So all I know is I'm going to New Orleans and I'm going to have fun.
Are you?
Are you?
Johnny B, you got room?
I will be packed. Listen, don't think at the last second we won't call Tom and tell him, Tom, we need you to drive us down there. Tom was already here yesterday. And he was like, what if I just show up there? And I was like, Tom, listen to me.
Did he tell you? He told me the same thing at the tailgate.
Yeah.
He's like, wouldn't it be cool if you guys are there and then I just pull up and I didn't tell you I was coming?
that ranks right up there with his idea of driving. Who was it? Somebody who did
Titus.
Titus.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a little bit better because if we got off the airplane and we went out there and we tried to get an Uber and Tom pulled up and
was
goes,
there?
hey, boss, I got you all covered at the hotel.
But what
I'd
is
be
he? What is he
thrilled.
driving though?
He said, I'm going to rent an Escalade. I was like, that's a great idea. As long as you don't drop I said, if you could pick up the Sprinter by helicopter and drop it into New Orleans, so we don't have to put the miles on it, it'd be great. But I'm not interested in putting all those miles on that car again.
He had the whole scenario at the tailgate like mapped out. He's like, it'd be great if I showed up and you guys were like, hey, Tom, and then I was there.
We don't want to encourage this because this is a man who owns one of my credit cards. We
Yeah.
do not want him to just show up in New Orleans.
So, not really funny. It was like, oh, Tom's here, whatever. If you want to make it funny, and then we open the door and Tom's naked. Then it's fun. Like then it's funny. It's like, hey, remember last time?
Then we go, Tom, thank you, but we have no room for you.
Yeah.
You have to-
Sleeping last night, boss.
You know he would be so good. He'd be like, I'll just sleep in the Sprinter.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, though, if we just walk out and Tom just pulls up.
Tom, yes, that would be great. Tom did come by yesterday, and he ordered the second remote for the heater. And I said, Tom, do me a favor, just make sure it's kicking good for Ralphie because it's going to be cold tonight. And he's like, no problem. He went out there. Joey went out there. They came back with the remote control. And I go, where was it? He goes, right on the roof.
He didn't look there?
I guess not. Joey found it.
Yeah.
And I guess when you get a different set of eyes on it, it's more obvious to you.
So now you get another one, a brand new one coming. You found the old one.
The backup.
Yeah.
We like to call that, Gio, the backup. So right now, Ralphie is chilling out. It's 30 degrees outside for you people who are traveling to work. It is 80 degrees in his little Ralphie house. So for those of you concerned, he's nice and warm.
And
He's
is he good about that? Like going in there, he's like, oh, this is where it's warm. I'm gonna go in here.
Yeah, he'll stay in there. He doesn't hibernate, but he'll stay in there for most of the winter, and he'll come out to eat, and he'll come out, and sometimes he'll just sit in the sun spot where the sun passes my house, and just warms up the ground.
Still to this day, maybe one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life was our neighbors had a dog named Ace that was a Cocker Spaniel. And I went to, this was in Chicago, in Illinois,
right?
And, freezing cold and snow and everything else. And I don't know whether they didn't let the dog in or what exactly happened, but I went to throw out the trash. And in our back area, our trash was right where our dryer heater thing comes out, like the duct comes out there or whatever, so it's blowing out hot air. And Ace was out there, must have been by there trying to stay warm, froze to death.
Oh,
terrible. Terrible.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's the sad thing too, is not only did it freeze to death, but it was at least trying to get warm,
smart enough to survive.
Yeah, and whether the dryer, went off or
Some people should not own dogs.
Yeah, they were nice people. It wasn't like they were bad people. I don't know what the situation was.
Right. If they just forgot or something.
I mean,
1,100 flights canceled. It just came up on this the thing.
I have more actually. It says Monday night by 9:30, Monday more than 8,700 flights into or around the United States have been delayed. Over 2,300 flights were canceled for the day. Yeah, so there's a bunch of difference.
On all the lists I've seen, though, New Orleans doesn't seem high up on the list.
What about Tampa?
Tampa is kind of like mid-tier in the middle. But it's like Las Vegas was one of them I saw.
Yeah.
O'Hare.
I think I got in and out just in time.
Just before it really got bad.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a guy who was in line and he was talking about it. He was out there for the SEMA Car Fest thing, whatever. And he said, I've been up and I have to do this and this, whatever. And he goes, and then I have a 10-hour layover in somewhere. And he goes, yeah. And he was like, well, they pushed it back.
Right, but what would you do for 10 hours at an airport?
You know what he said? He goes, it takes 6 hours to drive where I'm going. He goes, I think I'm just going to go there and then rent a car and just drive home.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of the pilot that was on the intercom talking to the passengers saying, call your senators, call your congresswomen, email them, and tell them to come to some way to stop this. He's like, we're going to be sitting here for 2.5 hours right now. He goes, he's like,
just on the plane?
Yeah.
Can I tell you
we're going to be
that?
on the tarmac. He's like, this is bad for us. This is bad for you. He's like, call your politicians. He's like, I'm not trying to get political. Just let them know to figure this out because this is horrible.
That's my worst nightmare scenario.
Sitting on a plane.
Sitting on a plane on the tarmac for hours.
Yeah, because it was so backed up, they couldn't take off.
It stinks if you're in the airport, but hey, let's go to Chili's and we'll hang out, whatever. But if you're on the plane, sitting there, air not circulating, fat guy next to you, you know what I mean?
As that fat guy next to you, I also feel your pain and my pain as well. And now Jesus, I'm not looking forward to that at all. I mean, I'm pretty good with being able to just shut it down and go to sleep wherever I am, but if I had to sit in one of those uncomfortable seats and 3 people in a row, that would be just
and
miserable.
You shut it down and you go to sleep, and then you wake up and you go, how much longer? Still 2 hours.
Yeah.
Still 2 hours. You slept for a half hour.
Oh, man.
All right, so we're not going.
See you Friday.
Oh.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm going too.
I have to go to the airport earlier than because it doesn't make sense to drive them to the airport then go back to the airport. So I'm just going to go early.
How early?
An hour.
Oh, that's not
maybe. No, it's not that big of a deal. So I'll be nice and prepared and ready to get on the flight, and then we'll see if the flight doesn't get delayed. So.
Oh man. I don't think it's going to get canceled. I think it's just going to get delayed.
But we'd be the first flight out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how these things are working. I'm just watching the news.
You're not the first flight out.
No, I would be.
Oh, not the first flight, but we're an early flight is what I meant. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make sense.
I think
Flights
fly
go
24/7.
yeah.
No, they don't fly 24/7. They shut down, like some of them flights do. Some of them, like the West Coast flights and all that.
Right.
But to go to New Orleans or to go to North, they shut it down around midnight. The last flight takes off at like 10 o'clock.
Right.
And a lot of times there's only 2 flights that day that go to New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like there's,
Especially
so
Spirit.
But that's the problem is, no, this one's going to be pushed back. In fact, now it's delayed. So now you would have to get on the next flight. When's the next flight? Tomorrow.
Oh, then that's out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
And also Spirit.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they'll be pleasant about it.
Oh, they are the absolute best ever.
Don't put out bad.
No.
karma.
I'm not putting out no bad juju. Ay. Well, that's what we're dealing with. Johnny B is very excited. He's driving down. Joe's driving back with him.
Yes, I am.
Is that for sure happening?
I talked to him yesterday. I said, "Hey, man, I'm serious. If you really want to come back here and you want some company, I'd be happy to come with you."
What did he say?
He said, "Yeah, let's do it."
On the after show, he and JoJo were talking about it, and he said he would be all for that.
Yeah.
Because he's got someone to talk to.
Right.
Oh, it's just he's going solo?
Yeah.
What happened with Matt Fernandez?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think he was ever going. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't.
Matt
think
Fernandez is going to Skankfest. I don't think they're going together.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just Joe and Johnny B
on the way back
on the open roads.
That's right.
Can
Joke. What has it go, Carmen?
Joke this, joke that. Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of that.
Joke this, Joe that.
Yeah.
Is how it is now.
I would say now that there's just one comedian in the car, it's gonna be joke this. Shut up.
But it's definitely going to be Johnny B telling you how his set went, what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
This he talked to this for this happened. You know.
Oh, if he
How-
bombs, you got to hear it about it on the whole way home. Or if he does well, you got to hear about it on the whole way home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather sit in a car with Johnny B than go to like 2 airports, sit on 2 flights, wait around. I don't want to deal with it. You know.
Both of those options suck really bad to me.
It's a long ride, though.
So, well,
You guys
I've
gonna
taken
go-
a long ride before.
You guys going to go to, does that say One Pussy Event?
Whoa.
That's TPUSA, Turning Point USA.
I can't see the T.
Yeah.
All I see is the PUSA. Sorry. Turning Point.
Charlie Kirk died. So
I heard, so they're showing again. Hey, by the way, somebody sent me an email that said, Galvin, your comment yesterday was out of hand calling Charlie Kirk's widow a bitch. And I went, that didn't happen.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it did.
You called her a bitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like, did you refer to, like, did you say?
No, because I want to make it a point that we're completely 100% serious on the show at all times. Everything we say is a fact.
Yeah.
Well, I
and it's
don't remember
completely
the
serious.
context in which
So
you
yeah,
said it.
exactly what we said, that they keep on pushing that and showing and doing this, and I go, yeah, this bitch again.
Oh, you were being.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally serious.
it's on the line.
That's not calling her a bitch, though.
Whoever wrote the email, they're a bitch. And that I mean totally seriously.
Oh, okay.
How dare you?
Just get over yourself. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Do it.
And then Galvin said,
The idea, though, that so many people are like related to her now because of the situation, and you can and get so close to it that they can't see that they're being used, and you don't even know. I mean, I'm a Trump guy. I voted for Trump. I support a lot of the Trump stuff. Well, I'm just telling you is that that if you can't see that how it's being used and how they're exploiting this, it's ridiculous. It's every day. It's the same stuff on the news and Charlie Kirk's wife and new Turning Point stuff, and it's gross the way they're just exploiting that. But that's my opinion. So
At least they didn't burn the city down.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's out of line.
All right, 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. We got a bunch of stuff to give away this morning. Carmen will tell you what that is, and we will do that with Sporkle, which Galvin won yesterday, but forgot to do his rule.
I did.
I thought the rule got canceled out.
No,
That's what I thought.
well,
You're the keeper of the rules.
Hang on. So my other rule got canceled out the first day, and then this rule was you guys singing Christmas Carol
Right.
thing, whatever, and that's still going.
I don't know. What do you have?
No, I do.
I don't write down the scores, but I have the wins.
Okay.
Maybe I should start doing that in the new year.
How long before Adam Sandler pushes Rob Schneider out of the circle because of all this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
this is how he's relevant now.
but
Yeah.
I also think that they just are like, yeah, it's Rob, you know, because like
Yeah.
I hear David Spade talk about him, and they had a little bit of a beef because they came on the same time, David Spade and Rob Schneider, and there was some things that Rob Schneider did, I guess, on Saturday Night Live, and they were like, yeah, I guess that's what Rob does, you know,
Oh,
whatever.
really?
Yeah, and you know, but they're cool now and everything. That's just, I think they're like, yep, that's Rob.
But nobody's paying attention to him unless he gets.
Oh,
Sure.
sure.
Yeah.
And I feel
Politics.
like he got it. He got a voice now
Yeah.
that's outside of Adam Sandler's voice, and he got to talk and do it. But if you're not agreeing with him, which I'd imagine Sandler being one of those guys that wants to stay non-political, is
Yeah.
probably like, hey, buddy, it's getting to be too much.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if he doesn't get in the next movie.
It's like
Grown
when
Ups 9.
It's like when your wife posts too much stuff on Facebook, and you're like,
Yeah.
listen, you're making the whole family look stupid.
You know who else is trying to do this now is Jamie Kennedy. He's going.
Oh,
He's
really?
leaning heavy into politics and all of his social media stuff now.
If you
That's
can't make
weird.
it, or you're starting to fall off,
Yeah.
pick up politics.
Yeah.
It's a lot like I'm not a rock star anymore. I got a country song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect analogy.
True.
Same thing.
Perfect
You're-
analogy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I listened to yesterday? I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to go, yeah. But
Hair metal rhinestone cowboy.
No, that is good.
Approved.
Music that was way ahead of its time, that is really soulful, that because it got so popular that I just blow it off. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh yeah.
Let Her Cry is one of the saddest songs ever, and I don't know. I was listening and Let Her Cry came on and I was like, this is a really sad song. And then I listened to his voice. I'm like, he's got a great voice. And then the next song came on and it wasn't that one. It wasn't You and Me, we come from different worlds. That's the one that's a little too much. But it's the slower ones that they had that were maybe a little less popular.
Yeah.
And I went, goddamn, Hootie and the Blowfish was good.
Well, he's a very talented guy.
Great singer.
And did you ever see them do Stone Temple Pilots' Interstate Love Song?
I think I have. Yeah.
It's great. They do a great version of it. I never was that into them at all. The only songs I ever heard by Hootie were on the radio.
But see, that was the thing is that when I was in radio, they were huge when I had really first started radio.
Mm-hmm.
So we were constantly playing them. Not first started, but in the middle of my deal. And we played. I mean, they had 5 hits on the radio at one time. You know what I mean? And it was mainstream. It was top 40. It was FLZ that was playing them at the time. It wasn't the rock stations. So,
but Darius Rucker now very popular with the country stuff.
Well, he's got that voice.
Exactly.
And they were way ahead. Hootie now came out, it would probably be in that kind of pseudo country genre.
Yeah, because I feel like he was probably country, and they pushed him a little more pop.
Yeah.
And then once he became successful, and then went solo, he's like, "Well, I'm doing country now because that's what I've always wanted to do."
Yeah.
And he's a very handsome man.
Hootie?
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
That's funny because I mean I don't think he's a bad looking guy, but I think he's kind of not nerdy, but just kind of like
nerdy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
clearly
no
she
nerdy.
likes black nerds.
Is it nerdy? Okay, yeah, because I feel like other black guys are like Darius isn't black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carmen likes him to be on the cusp of black.
Yeah.
But and also I have a thing for bald guys. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
where.
really? How you doing?
I don't know where that comes from. But yeah, I think Hootie isn't a very attractive man.
You like hairless.
Yes. Well, yeah. Because I'm so hairy.
Oh.
I like the opposite.
Did he get canceled for something? Because as soon as I put in Darius, it came up Darius Rucker canceled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of who I'm supposed to cancel. And
Remember they had the commercial with him and Mark McGrath because they call him Hootie and they call him Sugar Ray.
yeah. I mean, he's Hootie. He should have just embraced that at some point. He should have been like, yeah, these are the Blowfish. Clearly, I'm Hootie. Darius Rucker. Darius Rucker had an album out, a country album, and Doc McGee was his manager, who managed Motley Crue and Kiss and Bon Jovi and all that stuff. And he and Mike Calta, my old boss, were friends. And I'll never forget, I went to the Kiss concert, and I went to go get my tickets at the will call, and I gave them my Mike Calta ID, and they gave me Mike Calata's envelope. And inside were like 4 all-access passes, and everything. I was like, I'll take these.
Yeah.
Took them, and I text Calata, and I go, thanks, just got your VIP passes. I went backstage, hung out with Kiss.
See you later.
Yeah, I was like, thank you. It's very good. It's good to have similar names.
This is interesting. So I was looking Darius Rucker stuff, whatever, and put in for news, and this was from 20 hours ago. Darius Rucker talks about his new band with Mike Mills from REM.
Oh, yeah, they're all Atlanta guys.
And Steve Gorman from Black Rose.
Black Rose, no kidding.
That sounds like it'd be pretty good.
There you go. All right. It's Tuesday. Dom is going to join us in the 9 o'clock hour. We've got an update onto my $1,300 toll issue. We'll get to that a little bit later on. We'll take your phone calls, 800-771-1025, and it is a Veterans Day today. A salute to all the veterans that are out there, and a big thank you to all that served and continue to serve for us here in this country. Certainly something that is appreciated, and I will go so far as to say I fear it. I never want to have to do it.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you to the people that actually do it. I fear boot camp more than I fear war. If they said take this gun and go to the front line, I'd run faster than I would if they said run 3 miles. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I kind of feel like boot camp would be fun.
You do?
Yeah. I kind of feel like they'd come in with the trash can, banging it and stuff, and I'd be like, I'm already awake. I'd be like, ready to go.
When my nephew Tommy went to the Navy, I watched a video of what they do. They they take them to a place in Illinois, and this was the first thing that they did was they take them on a bus to a place like a bunk or whatever, and then they get them into the place, and then they start parading them. They're marching them around the room, just the room that they're in.
Yeah.
And then they go to bed, and all right, go to bed tomorrow. And then a half hour later, they're up marching around the room, and I went, this is what you just gave up. You gave up your freedom.
Oh, yeah.
For everything for the next 3 months or however long boot camp is.
I wonder if The Rock got the idea of how he does his "it doesn't matter," that whole thing
From a drill sergeant?
Was he ever in the military or no?
No.
But because you see those guys where they'll do that, where they'll be like, the recruit will be all out of breath and doing this, and they'll come over and go, you doing all right? Do you need some water or anything? If I could get some, you're not getting any water. They get their faces right, yelling at him and doing all that like the old trick.
Dude, I was very close to going to the Marines out of high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was a way out from getting away from my stepdad. Because the recruiter would tell. I met with a recruiter probably half dozen times.
Yeah.
And they're like, you can get out. The Saturday after graduation, we can get you out of here and you can travel the world. So I was very close to going.
Well, and Danielle Marzola broke up with me, the Navy recruit. Happened to be in school that day, and almost put my little fat broken heart on a ship.
Do you remember? I don't know whether they did it when you were in high school, or whatever, but they used to call all the time.
Oh,
yeah. They never called me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were like, this guy's a lost cause.
They used to call all the time, Army, Navy, all this and that, and I'd no thank you and just hang up, whatever. My brother Jeff could not get up the courage to tell him no thank you, so is Wednesday at 2:00, and he'd be like, okay, and then they'd show up at our house and he'd be like, no, I don't want to go. And because I would be like, they'd be like, yeah, Navy, blah blah blah, this and that, and they'd go, is you guys number still 1-800-GO-NAVY? And they go, yeah, and I go, all right, I'll let you know.
Back.
I'll call you. You don't have to keep calling here.
Do you know where I almost got suckered in was DeVry? You know what DeVry is?
Sure, yeah.
DeVry.
Technical college or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a technical school for electronics and all that. So I thought I was an idiot because I dated a girl who was like an honor student.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's going to college. I'll never get into college. I didn't really know that most idiots can go to college. And DeVry came to my house and they were like, we got apartments by the school in New Jersey, and then you could work at UPS and make $10 an hour to pay for your rent. And I was like, yeah, I want to make $10 an hour. I was like, this is great. Then I was like, I also don't want to go to DeVry. Why am I doing this? So then I went to DeVry, and they give you a placement test, not an entrance test, a placement test.
Okay.
During the placement test, I realized I don't want to go to DeVry technical school. I have no technical ability whatsoever, and nor do I have any interest in this. So I failed the placement test on purpose. Like, I knew how to do long division, but I kind of like just half-assed it or whatever. I did so bad on the test that DeVry refused to place me in their school. Like that, they were like, well, we've never seen somebody so stupid before. Yeah. They were like, oh, sorry. And I was like, oh, shucks. Yeah. And my mother was like, do I have an idiot for a son? And I just was like, thank God that didn't happen. Can you imagine the different road?
Did people believe this story when you tell them?
What do you mean?
That you're not just a dummy.
I'll never forget. It was you had to show how to do long division, and that was something that I was particularly good in doing. Long division, write it out, and I tanked it on purpose, the long division question, and I was like, I know how to do this, but I'm not answering it. Like, it was one that I could easily screw up.
You put letters and stars and stuff in there.
And I left remembering I was in the car. My mother was like disappointed, and she thought my son is just a moron. And I thought, thank God I didn't do that. Can you imagine all of a sudden I'd be living in New Jersey and going to DeVry and working at UPS? That would and what would have happened out of that? I would have graduated from DeVry, been $50,000 in debt, and still working at UPS today.
Right.
That's exactly what would have happened to me.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I think Moose went to a technical college.
Did he?
Yeah, and not that that's bad, just that he didn't, you don't do anything with it. You don't do anything at all.
Depends on what you go into it for.
No, but Moose didn't, is what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
He didn't do anything with it. It just seems like it's a waste of, unless you're somebody who's like, I want to be an engineer, or I want to learn
an electrician.
But that's also, you can apply that to regular college. There's a lot of people who go, well, I'm done with high school, I have to go to college, but they have no idea what they want to do. So you have all these people that have maybe a bachelor degree or whatever degree that has nothing to do with what the field they go into.
There's so much pressure to do something right out of high school.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know.
I do disagree a little bit like I was talking to Joey last night. Joey can't really decide what he wants to do, and we said, look, come January, you can work or you can go to school. One of the things have to happen. You know, he wants to work. He wants to just dive right into the workforce, but he doesn't really know what he wants to do, and he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go take a Uber Eats job. You know, he wants like a real job. So, you know, we threw a couple of ideas at him, but I want him to go to school because I don't believe he's well-rounded enough at 18 years old or 19 years old that I don't think he knows enough about life. Like, I feel like if he goes to college, he'll learn more about what he wants to do more than necessarily he's going to learn. Does that make sense?
Your life. He's working on life and stuff.
He doesn't go there. He didn't need to go there to learn statistics.
Right.
He'll probably never use that again in his life. But if he does want to go and learn about history or learn about government or learn about something where he can, or something that something that he likes, that he's interested in, like if it's a design class or something.
No, I thought you were more talking about just being away from home, doing stuff on his own.
But I mean, things that open up his mind to have him say, hey, that might be something cool I'd like to do, or these people are doing, or politics. I'm interested in politics now. Like, he's got to experience it, like you're saying.
Yeah, get out of his comfort zone to try and figure out what it is he wants to do.
Right.
Yeah, but what I'm saying also is the majority of the people you meet have a degree in something that they are nothing to do with what they're doing.
My ex-fiancée has a master's degree in art history, and she's, for the last 25 years, has been a book publisher. You know what I mean? She's got nothing to do. I mean, it adds to it because she does books about art, but she got into book publishing as a part-time job while she was going to school, and has continued to work there, even though she could be running museums and things along those lines. So, all right, we got to take a break. When we come back, Carmen will help us out with Sporkle. Will tell us what we have to give away, and we will do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Chad has off today.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Oh, you'll be home and in bed with him before you know it.
My kids don't, so I think Pasco and Pinellas are the only school zones that are still in.
Hate veterans?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
I mean, I don't understand how one county a mile away gets off and the other school. It doesn't matter to me. My kid's off.
I think it's however many days you have to, they just move the days to different things or something. I don't know.
So yesterday was such a informational joy highway for me. My wife said towards the end of the day it gets depressing. I have to pick up Juliana from school, which means I have to stay in kid prison line for an hour. And then I have to come home, and then right away she has to do a quick change, and Amanda has to take her to volleyball at some point, and then they're out there till late at night, and I'm just bored and by myself, and, just alone loser problems. And yesterday, Amanda's like, I need you to do me a favor. Juliana has a dermatology appointment. And I went, oh, come on. I got to go do that now, too. Last time I went, she had to take a pregnancy test at 12 years old.
Yeah.
So then I picked Juliana up. Amanda called me and said, good news. The appointment is, you don't have to go. It was wrong. And I was like, oh, okay, that's great news. And then she goes, if you hurry home, we can go to dinner. And I go, we can't volleyball. And she goes, no, volleyball is not till 7:30 and somebody else is driving tonight. I was like, this may be the best night of my life.
Dude, I went through that for years, but now my daughters can drive themselves because they play soccer nonstop.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Though. So we got in bed last night, my wife and I, and we did what married couples do. We stayed on either side of the bed and we read our own separate books. And I'm in there reading, and she's reading. Joey's in his bedroom. Juliana's at volleyball. And all of a sudden, the dogs went crazy. There was a big bang, and we were like, what the hell was that? This guy, because it was early in the evening and not late at night, did not grab a gun.
That's so unlike you.
I know. But went to the front door. And nobody was there.
Did you grab the pool skimmer?
I did not. I did not have any weapons. I didn't think something was wrong. I thought it was just something fell or something.
Did you yell, what do you got?
I didn't. I was not in fight mode.
Okay. All right.
I opened the front door. I went outside. I looked around. I heard voices, but I didn't see anything. And I realized we had been ding-dong ditched.
Oh,
yeah.
We have been ding-dong ditched.
Son of a bitches.
With the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
And I got him on the Ring doorbell.
Yeah.
I got him.
Yep. You post it on the neighborhood Facebook?
I came back inside and Amanda goes, what was that? I go, I think we were ding-dong ditched. And I looked on the doorbell. I go, sure enough, we were. I don't know. My ego won't allow me to decide whether or not I've been ding-dong ditched because I'm a famous guy that lives here or because my daughter is has the boys chasing after her, and it was boys that came here last night. So.
Or maybe neither of those things.
Yeah, could just be
No,
random.
because it was targeted. They went from down the block to this house, then ran back that way.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they targeted this house for sure. So I was ding dong ditched, or there's another name Bert calls it, which I can't say.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's a different.
Carmen, what do we have to give away this morning?
Okay, so we have tickets for a lot of stuff. We have tickets for Brett Michaels.
Brett Michaels with Tesla at Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Yep.
Okay.
Reggae Rise Up.
Yes.
Very
I just
popular.
think Drew and John.
Yep.
Okay.
Ringling Brothers Circus.
Love a good circus.
Coming to town.
All right.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Love a good circus.
TSO.
Okay.
St. Pete Country Fest.
Okay.
And the Mike Calta Tailgate.
And that is the 30th of November.
Correct.
Where if it's anything like it is today, it will be chilly. Joe, how's the tortoise heat?
Oh, I got to tell you, Michael. It's a little bit warmer in there than
A
it is
little bit
outside.
warmer.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got to be hot in there. It's a sub-Saharan tortoise.
I would not say hot.
Oh my god!
I would say mildly warm.
It's supposed to be the desert when you walk in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely no desert in
Did
there.
you turn it up?
I did. I put it up to 90.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go back out there and check.
All right. Yeah, I might have to hang something on that front door to keep the wind out.
Yeah.
Poor Ralphie. Might be free. You think we need a second heater, Joe?
I think we might.
Oh my
I think
God.
we might.
It's
Well,
back.
plus it's coming from the top and heat rises. So, I mean, it's going, it's
Just
gonna,
going out.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's coming from the top? Where did he hang the heater?
Well, I mean, I didn't look, but every time there's a heater in there,
No,
it
it's on
has
the
to be
wall.
up off the,
It's on the wall. It's like
Okay.
right above where you.
So I think the lower to the ground you can get it, the better. But we don't want them to knock it over either.
Okay, yeah, that's the problem. That thing destroys everything. All right, let's give that stuff away right now with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap, your judge, scorekeeper, and tortoise heater. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing Missing H Words in Entertainment.
All right.
So we have different categories. I'll give you the category, and then we're going to go through a few of those, and you're going to give me the missing H word.
Got it.
Okay? So the first category, books. Okay?
Okay.
Now, first one, The Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhikers.
Mike, the moon is a mistress.
Harvest.
The moon is a blank mistress.
Oh.
This is a book.
Hungry.
Hot.
Harsh. The moon is a harsh mistress. Harry Potter and the Deathly
Hallows.
Geo of Darkness.
Heart.
Mike, the of Notre Dame.
Hunchback.
Mike, we're on our next category of entertainment, which are albums. You're giving me the missing H word from albums. To dismantle an atomic
How?
bomb. Mike, California.
Hotel.
Galvin, his and
Hers.
Galvin and Pap, we're halfway there.
Gio has a single point on the board. Galvin has 2, and Michael is your leader right now. He's winning by 2 with 4.
Oh.
All right, we're doing missing H in entertainment. We're on albums. Your next one, songs of love and
Happiness.
songs of love and blank.
Heartache.
Hate.
Damn it.
No point. Wish you were
Here.
Galvin. What?
Feet.
Just the way Mike said it.
Here.
He goes, here.
Our next entertainment category, musicals. Okay? Missing missing H word in musicals. The Rocky Show.
Horror.
Geo. Society.
Honor.
Blank Society.
Oh.
A musical.
Can I guess again?
No.
Here's society.
High Society. The of the Snark.
How?
Heart.
blank of the snark.
Happiness.
The hunting of the snark. The girl in the world.
Hottest.
Happiest.
Geo.
Oh.
All right. And now we're moving on to movies for our entertainment category. An Unexpected Journey. The blank, An Unexpected Journey. I'm looking for the missing H word from this movie.
Homecoming.
I feel like we know this.
The Hobbit.
Yeah.
An Unexpected
Damn it.
Journey.
That's stupid.
Probably do not know that.
No point. And Pap, we are on the last 3.
What?
Gio and Galvin both have 3 points on the board. Michael is your leader by 1. He's winning with 4.
All right, come on.
Anyone's game.
Damn it.
All right, missing H word in entertainment, and we are on movies. Last 3, here we go. The Have Eyes.
Hills. God damn it.
Galvin. Roman.
Holiday.
Oh.
Mike.
Come on, I need this
Is there
one.
more?
Yeah, one more.
This is the last one. Rides Again. Blank rides again.
Headless Horseman.
Harper.
Harry.
Herbie.
Herbie, the love bug.
Damn it.
Your final score. Gio with 3 points on the board, Galvin with 4, and Michael is your triumphant champion today. He won with 5.
Yes. A little tough one. Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Kent, your number 1 fan, voted the last 3 years in a row.
Oh, great to hear from you, Kent. Well, you are the winner this morning. I'm going to put you on hold, and Carmen will grab you during the break, and you'll have your choice of prizes. Thank you for your support, sir.
Woohoo! Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The reigning champ.
He's on line 7, Carmen.
Got it.
All right. Before we go to break, I want to tell you about my friends at Super Heat and Air. This morning is probably the first day you got up this year and turned the heat on, or at least are thinking about it. And if you turn that heat on and it smells like your house is on fire and you're panicking, that is because you didn't listen to me and you did not get your cleaning tune done. What happens is your heating coils, they sit there all year long since the last time you freaked out and put the heat on, and dust and dirt and debris and fills up on it, and then you turn it on and they heat up, and then next thing you know, it's burning off the dust and debris and it smells like fire and you're freaking out. That's what happens. Also, the dust and debris buildup in there is not good for your system. It's blowing through the vents. It comes into your house eventually. You need to have that system clean. And for $29, they will have them come on out there and do that for you. And if you notice that your AC isn't working up to par, maybe the air conditioning wasn't as cold as it should be, maybe your heater's not working at all, have them come on out and check it for you. If there's a problem, they have to fix it. They'll deduct the $29 right off of your bill. It is Super Heat and Air, which is now Super Heat and Air and Plumbing. So if you have a plumbing issue, they can help you out as well. Go to superheatandair.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies. They will come out and take care of you. You woke up this morning and you're freezing, your heat's not working, you need somebody to come out. Superheatandair.com is always there for you. Hit them up today and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, learning to fly, chicken fights, and almost nobody's surprised.
Oh, all right. Galvin has your news. We'll take a quick break, come back, and give you a full hour of it next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Yeah, but the producers that did Bohemian Rhapsody, which was great.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, it looks really good. Like, they have all the different years and all the different stuff. And I liked whenever you hear him kind of talking before you see, and then it's Michael in the studio, and I think he's recording
With Quincy Jones.
Yeah, maybe Thriller or
Yeah.
something, whatever. But and then they cut to Quincy Jones, and he goes, "Remember, in here, keep those feet planted on the ground, whatever, so he's not dancing and stuff." It looks good.
It looks really good. I hope that if they take you behind the scenes and kind of show you some stuff that you heard about but weren't really sure about, you know.
Yeah, I read they recreated the entire Thriller video on the exact location that they did the original.
That's why, yeah, because I saw like a clip of the Thriller
Yeah.
video. I was like, "Oh, cool!" They go through that because that was so huge. Remember when that came out? whenever Thriller came out in that video, like the premiere of it and watching it, you're like, oh my God, it was like a movie.
Yeah.
It was
So,
such a big deal.
You want to hear something weird about that? I was just telling my wife about this the other day. Do you know that I have, you know how you associate things with other things?
Sure.
I had pneumonia really bad when the Thriller video came out on VHS, and my mom came home to surprise me because I was homesick. And she's like, I got something for you. And she put it in. She rented the Thriller video.
Oh,
the
that's
making of the Thriller
wild.
video. But I was so nauseous from the medication that whenever I see the Thriller video, I feel like throwing up.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So anytime I hear another brick in the wall, the same thing happens to me because that's
Me
when
too,
I
but
crashed
that's-
my mom's car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was playing on the radio when I crashed the car into the side of the wall. So now it's like I hear that. It makes me feel like sick.
I got into a car accident listening to Candlebox on cassette, and we were pinned in the car, and the song kept playing over and over again. And I got to tell the guy from Candlebox that I hated him. I hated him. The song.
Yeah.
I like the album, but it's all I can associate it with.
You just
now.
associate a song with a traumatic event.
Yeah,
And it's
for
like
sure.
sticks in there.
For sure. Don, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up, Don?
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hey, I just want to say I love Sporkle.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I listen to you every morning because of Sporkle, and I love Carmen.
Well,
Thank you.
And give her a great raise.
Yeah.
A big,
Yeah,
big
Mike, come
raise.
on.
Let's
Big
go.
raise.
Right.
She's getting married. You
all
know,
right.
she needs
Makes
more
sense.
money, Mike.
He's
Yeah.
right. I'm on it. All right, Don. Thank you. Carmen?
That
I
makes more
love
sense.
I love you, Carmen.
I love you
All
too,
right.
Don.
I'm not going to bang you.
Are
Thank
you a
Don.
nerdy black guy, Don?
No. Carmen,
Yes.
50% raise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Talk
Deal.
to John Brennan, your boss, about it.
Yep.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show. Brought to you by Badger Bob Services.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story today, of course, is Veterans Day. Thank you all for your service. We appreciate it. And a study found the best and worst cities for veterans to live in.
Let me ask you a question real quick. What is Badger Bob doing?
Badger Bob does home services,
Do you think Badger Bob could fix my fireplace?
possibly.
That might be the answer to my problems.
Get Bob on the phone.
Get Badger Bob on the phone. I got 2 broken fireplaces I need to have
Two?
looked at. Yeah, I got 2 dumb fireplaces. I got one that's an electrical one that has fake flames. It's the queerest thing ever. And I'm sorry, queer people. Word just escaped from my mouth, but it's got blue flames, and it's just the worst thing I've ever seen. And then the other one in my front living room is gas fired with the fake log, and I love that one, but that won't turn on. And I love that, especially now. I'd be sitting in that room right now with the fake
Yeah.
fireplace, pretending I feel the heat from it, enjoying the wintertime.
All right.
Yeah, because they do electrical and they do
That's what I
heating
need.
stuff and
Thank you,
everything.
Badger Bob.
Badger Bob.
Get on it, Badger
Come on, Bob.
Sorry.
Let's do it.
I call
play
him
Bob.
Badger. Bob. He didn't do it.
We just said it. They're on their way. Yeah, so today is Veterans Day. The best and worst cities for veterans to live in. What would you think? I mean, we're not veterans, so we don't know, but obviously
Worst
that's
one, Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Washington? No.
Oh.
San Francisco.
No.
The
New York
worst
City.
place for veterans to live was probably Pearl Harbor.
Worst place for veterans is Newark, New Jersey.
Well, that's the worst place for anybody to live.
Also, goes right along with it, Detroit.
All right.
Detroit's
Yeah.
also the
Yeah,
worst place.
that's has nothing to do with veterans.
No.
Best place for veterans to live, Austin, Texas,
Okay.
and Tampa, Florida.
Yay!
We did it,
everybody.
guys.
Everybody.
We did it.
Good job.
The
we,
best.
we probably have a good veterans hospital here,
We're taking care
and
of
the
them.
weather is fantastic.
And you have to imagine if you have a large base like McDill or something
Yeah.
like that, whatever, then you probably have some good stuff for veterans.
I've been told I have a large base.
You have a large base?
Yeah.
You do have a large base.
Greasy.
More evidence has emerged to support the natural origin of the comet 3I Atlas. After several weeks, what do you mean?
Comment, you say.
I got something to bring up about that too.
After several weeks of conspiracy theories, social media debates, and speculation, this interstellar object is still a comet. The most recent confirmation came from an observatory in South Africa that detected the first radio signal from 3I Atlas. But how? Radio signal? That would have to confirm the object is technological in nature, wouldn't it? Well, the thing is, this isn't a radio signal like we are transmitting right now or from a spacecraft or anything. It's instead a radio frequency pattern detected by Meerkat, a radio telescope composed of 64 antennas. What Meerkat specifically detected were lines of radio absorption.
Absorption?
Absorption.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. By hydroxyl radicals, that is OH molecules, a pattern that would be consistent with a typical comet activity.
Question, though. Couple of things.
I'm probably not going to have a lot of answers for you, but you can go ahead and ask questions.
Do you know about its color change?
No.
Do you know about its color change?
No.
Do you know what color it is right now to the scientists viewing it?
Blue. No.
Blue. Do you know that, or did you just guess?
No, I knew that, but
It's 64 antennas on the hydroxy.
That's
thing.
the Meerkat. You're talking about the Meerkat just picking up radio signals, not looking at it. Come on, Gio, get your act together. It is blue, and I have read recently that this is now filling the prophecy of the Blue Kachina.
Oh.
Helium J is back. He's back in action. Can I just tell you something though?
Thought that was the new Starbucks drink. The Blue
No,
Kachina.
Blue Kachina is supposedly this big thing that was coming back, whatever. But it was Helium J had Galvin convinced. Tried to convince Galvin that the Blue Kachina was coming, and they made a bet, and Galvin could punch Helium J in the face and all that stuff. But the truth is that this fits a lot of what that was said. I mean, it's coincidence, but it just fits a lot of what it was said. But the things that about 3i Atlas that have to be taken into consideration, probably not an alien ship. If there was aliens on it and they were smart enough to get here, they probably would have communicated with us in some way right now, even if they were saying, "Hey, we're coming to get you." But the things to take into consideration are the fact that this thing didn't have a tail for a while, and its tail was actually in front of it, which is ridiculous because when it burns off, it burns the tail that way. It was putting out molecules and chemicals that weren't typical of a comet, and also that it was traveling. It was changing its projection. It was like adjusting its speed and course correcting. And these are things that have never happened before. So not that it's aliens, but we do need to figure out how all that stuff is happening that we've never seen. Like what's left in this world that we've never seen before.
No, yeah,
You know?
a lot.
Yeah, I know, but that's what we need to learn. I mean,
sure.
That's the key to our future is figuring out what the stuff we don't know.
Right, but do you remember me saying that a long time ago that they're going to go, it's this, and then they go, oh, it's something we've never seen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if it was aliens and anybody of significance thought it was aliens, we would have been, but
we wouldn't know about it.
Well, not that we would know about it, but you got to also keep in mind that a bunch of things happen at the same time. The comet entered into our solar system and started approaching Earth and got here very, very, the closest part of what was coming to Earth. At that time, the government shut down and there was no access to NASA's pictures. Does that make any, I know that's just a coincidence, another coincidence. Is it? The government shut down. There was no access to the public access to NASA. All the time that this thing was in our vicinity, if we weren't sure what it was and we were observing it, and we were afraid that there would be mass panic because those people have access to those cameras. I mean, this could have been just part of a hey, let's just be safe on this,
The thing that would worry me is it has radio signals, and you hear it, it's going and doing radio signals, and then it just goes resistance is futile.
Yeah.
And then you go, okay, we're dead.
Remember that was Independence Day.
Yeah.
It's not a signal. It's a countdown.
Yeah. Oh boy. And then it grabs you by the neck and talks through your voice.
What you want from us? To die.
You guys are getting too crazy.
The Supreme Court rejected a call to overturn its 10-year-old decision that legalized same-sex marriage nationwide. The appeal had been brought by Kim Davis, the woman from Kentucky who has devoted her life to trying to stop same-sex marriage, who in 2 years from now we'll find out is a lesbian.
What do you think she cares for?
I don't know, who knows?
I mean, like, it's got to be just religion, right? Because other than that, what do you care?
Yeah, you got to think it's religious based.
Because even that guy that I was arguing with out in Sarasota or Port Charlotte a couple of weeks ago, it all came down to religion. Well, it's the Bible says. Well, then there you go. That's where you're getting it from. You put the full stake in the Bible, and I'm not saying you shouldn't, but that's where your opinion on it comes from. Other than that, who would care about what who's marrying who?
Well, I can tell you that. Do you know who Kim Davis is? Have you seen her before?
I have, yes.
Beautiful, beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Seems very pleasant in nature and stuff. Yeah. So I mean,
You'd love to have her on your HOA.
You also have to account for crazy. Some people are just crazy and they just get so focused on one thing and that becomes their entire life and that's what they're.
But I think when you peel it back, like you said, there's more probably to hide than anything else.
Yeah.
Why? What about it? Like Gio, we give him a hard time about his stepdad all the time. But if you think about some of your issues, you'd probably peel it back and think it goes back to your stepfather.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Where did this woman's I can't see how it affects you in any way. Like, what do you care what other people do?
When she was a little girl, did she catch her mom kissing another lady and then her parents got divorced?
Something's there.
It was, yeah.
Something's there.
Flight disruptions across the United States were expected to rise through the week, even as the Senate passed a funding package to end the record-breaking government shutdown Monday night. By 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time Monday, more than 8,700 flights within or into or out of the United States have been delayed. Over 2,300 flights were canceled for the day. About 5.5% of flights are affected, and more than 4% of cuts presently ordered by the Federal Aviation Administration to offset an air traffic controller shortage. Cuts are scheduled to increase to 10% by Friday, but it's unclear whether a resolution to end the shutdown, which is expected this week, will make a difference.
I'll say this. I would like to go to New Orleans, but I would much rather it be canceled tomorrow than us being delayed for 4 hours on Friday.
Yeah,
or canceled in New Orleans.
Yeah. Like, I'd much rather them say, hey, your flight's not going to take off, or we're not flying you till Saturday. Just get the refund than if that was the case.
Yeah. I just wonder how soon we'll know. The cancellations, they say they let you know up to like a week in advance. Like, they're letting people know now.
Yeah. Well, we haven't gotten any. I haven't gotten anything.
I've been looking at it a couple times a day.
Yeah.
Let me check my email.
Yeah.
Saying Spirit Airlines.
Johnny B.
Add bags now to your.
We're all driving home with Johnny. What does Johnny have? Does he have a 4-door?
No, I think he has like something like an Escort or something.
Oh no, an Escort. An Escort.
Automatic seatbelts.
You got a car from the 90s?
I don't know.
I believe he drives a nice Kia.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Kia.
I'd love to see it in a Kia.
Yeah.
Sportage or a
I'm not sure.
Sophia? Yeah.
Something.
I got to tell you, don't sleep on Kias.
No, they've come a long way.
I've seen a lot of Kias that I walk up to the car and I go, what is that? And I go, oh, Kia. All right.
Calvin, I got to tell you, I don't think they make them anymore, but I loved my Daewoo.
Yeah.
I had a Daewoo, and that car was fantastic.
So Kia and Hyundai, those guys are brothers, right? I think that's how that worked out.
I don't know.
Is it Kia and Hyundai? I think it is. They started Hyundai together.
They sound like they'd be. Oh, you being for real, brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see.
This is news to me.
Hyundai and Kia brothers. Let me see if that's.
I remember the Yugo. I remember the Daewoo.
Hyundai and Kia are not brothers. There's something with Hyundai and brothers.
Hyundai Motor Group owns a significant portion of Kia, so they're the parent company.
Okay, but there is something with brothers. Hyundai brothers most likely refers to Chung brothers, who founded and built the Hyundai company, spin off like Hyundai Motors, blah, 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 blah. So they're brothers, but they worked, maybe those guys worked for somebody else and then started Hyundai.
The Chung brothers,
together.
you say.
Yeah. Hyundai Motor Group, blah, blah, blah. It's parent company to brands like Hyundai, Kia, Genesis. So Hyundai, I guess, owns Kia. I don't know. There was something with brothers, and they left some other place and started that.
I would say, based on my limited knowledge of vehicles, Kia nicer than Hyundai. Hyundai has the Sonata. I don't know. That's just in my head. If I were to get one of the two, I would go Kia.
There is a Kia Stinger. Have you seen that?
I have not.
It is their sports car, like the G2 Stinger or whatever. It's a pretty nice sports car.
Yeah.
Hyundai has the Velociter, I think it is, and those are really fast.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a little hatchback, like kind of a Mazda 3 looking thing, whatever, and they're really fast.
Unaware.
You know, pretty much any car you're buying now is a decent car. You know, it used to be where back in the day it was like, oh, you're getting a Reliant K. That's the worst.
Oh, who didn't love the K car?
The K
That
car.
was a driver's ed car.
But I do like there are some Instagram pages that are like just mechanics and they'll take you through different cars and stuff.
Yeah.
And basically every time at the top of every list for the best cars, they're always Toyotas.
Yes.
Yeah, they run forever.
They
They
hold
run-
value and they run forever. Yeah.
The
Although-
4Runner specifically, the Toyota 4Runner is one of like the best top cars.
Although
out there.
I will tell you that the Chevy Malibu was ranked high for a long time.
Yeah.
Chevy Malibu. You made me think of the K car, whatever. And I remember this. Jay Leno, who is a big car guy, did a thing about the K car. He goes, I just have to think if that's the K car, I'd hate to see A through J. Oh, brother.
That only works when you do it the Jay Leno multi-voice. Yeah.
Wendy's plans to close hundreds of U.S. restaurants over the next few months in effort to boost its profit and make its remaining stores more appealing. Wendy's ended the third quarter with how many restaurants do you think Wendy's has in the U.S.?
No idea.
Just any guess?
1,200.
1,200?
Oh, more
No.
than that.
no.
5,000.
Yeah,
5,000?
I would say about 10,000.
20.
6,011 U.S. restaurants. If 5% of those locations were impacted, it would mean about 300 stores closing.
You don't need one every 3 miles.
No, but Wendy's is few and far between now because I think about there was the Wendy's on Dale Mabry that's closed. It was by that Bed Bath & Beyond. That's closed now. There's,
Yeah, the two that are by me both closed.
yeah.
Yeah, the one over here closed. Yeah.
I think there's one down over off of Waters Avenue, but you don't see Wendy's as much.
No.
Wendy's is a lot like Sonic or McDonald's and Burger King everywhere.
Dave Thomas be turning over in his grave right now.
Yeah. But they have the Wendy's Tendies. They just started doing those.
I still haven't tried those.
Yeah.
I do. Listen, out of fast food burgers, Wendy's, their number one, their single is probably at the top of my list.
Never
As far-
frozen, always fresh.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, Wendy's a lot of times to me has kind of a weird taste. There's
The
like
bun.
something weird.
It's a bun.
Weird
They use
about
a
it.
weird shiny bun.
Is it?
Well, they got chili and they know where the beef is.
Whenever
Chili's good.
McDonald's changed their quarter pounder, they started using a different beef. Whatever they're like, this is a better beef. I like the old.
I like the old beef.
I like the old weird whatever it
Well,
was.
It used to be frozen. It's not frozen anymore.
Oh, is that?
That's what
maybe,
they did, yeah.
Maybe I like the frozen better.
Because when I worked at McDonald's, it was all frozen. Now they
Yeah.
use meat that's not frozen.
The
What do they
quarter
do?
pounder is the only burger that McDonald's makes fresh.
Yeah.
They throw it on a grill.
Yes. Everything else is in like a warmer.
They
Like
take out a frozen patty and just toss it on the grill.
When I worked there, and this was in the 90s, they were frozen like hockey pucks.
Right.
And you'd have the grill, you put them on there, and you pull a big compressor
Press
thing
down.
down, and it presses them and cooks them on both sides. That's how they cut the time in half.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The
Okay.
10-1 meat and the 4-1 meat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I know.
What's 10-1-4-1?
10-1 is that's the hamburger patty they use for the singles, and the 4-1 is for the quarter pounder.
Yeah.
What
You're
does it-
not
what does it mean?
explaining what
Oh,
10-1 and 4-1.
It's
4% human
No,
meat.
it's a quarter of a pound.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. There you go. That makes more sense.
I mean, you could cook 12 at a time.
I could eat 12 at a time.
Yeah. I loved working at McDonald's. It was great. At the
Joe-
time.
Joe didn't explain that. And that just reminded me the other day when I was in the airport. And, how they have you line up. It was Southwest, so A1 to A30 on this side, whatever. And a lady came up and she goes, "What are you?" And I go, "A." And she goes, "What number?" Like that, like really, really. And I started laughing. I go, "Yeah, I guess that's what you wanted." I wasn't even mad at her because it was an idiot thing for me
Right.
to just
But
say.
why so mean?
Hey, whatever. She goes, "What number?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess that was the important part of the information."
Don't yell at me.
A 44-year-old man in Port St. Lucie, Florida, named Peter Riera, opened fire on 3 people outside a bar after closing time last week. Sounds like all of them been doing a little drinking. An argument broke out outside the at the end of the night. Peter raises chickens, and the group was apparently arguing about how many eggs chickens can lay. Peter freaked out, pulled out a gun, and started firing.
Listen, the guy knows.
Yeah. The 3 victims ran off, and thankfully no one was shot. Peter is facing multiple charges and is being held without bond. 2 of the 3 victims were also arrested for resisting an officer. For what it's worth, Peter claims that the 3 men...
Yeah, I need to know the count.
What do you? How many chickens? Well, Peter claims that the 3 men were trying to con him, but police haven't said if there's anything to back that up.
Trying to get my eggs.
Yeah, they did say Peter seemed a bit paranoid.
Okay.
Old chicken Peter.
How many eggs can a chicken lay? Is that what you want to find out?
I mean, I have no idea. I wouldn't even be able to guess.
Like in a day? What are we looking for?
Yeah, like
here?
I don't know. They do more than one time a day,
or a lifetime?
No. I'm thinking like at once, like or a week, or
like
how do they?
So how many? Let's go per year. They have it here. What do you think a chicken can lay? How many eggs per year?
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say 1 a week. So let's say 50 a year.
Oh, I think they go 1 a day at least.
Oh, 1 a day?
Yeah.
I say 150 a year.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta redo my math. If it's 1 a day,
Joe says 150.
it's seven.
I'm gonna say
500.
1 a day. How many days are in a year?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna say 300.
And you said you were good at long division.
I know, but I had to carry the 1.
What do you got?
300.
300?
I
Yeah,
said
it's
500.
500?
300 sounds about right.
Joe seems to be about right because they say anywhere from 100 to 300.
Yeah, so that's
about 150.
maybe every other day.
Well, it says some production breeds, blah, blah, blah. Hens can lay around 6 eggs per week during a peak production. This is typical for the first 2 years of her life. Factors like breed, daylight hours, nutrition, stress, all those things weigh into it and stuff. So, man, I'm going to get my gun. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I was like, what are you talking about?
What?
Yeah, it's like Peter gets very upset.
I get frustrated talking about this stuff. Robert Cash Lewin. Do you know who he is?
I have no idea who that is.
Robert Cash Lewin is the CEO and founder of 1-800-411-PAIN.
Okay.
411-PAIN. He was arrested right here in Florida, down in Miami, actually, last weekend after authorities say he brought a gun onto a campus of a high school.
Oh, idiot.
Yeah, deputies responded after school administrators reported that Lewin had been sitting inside the gymnasium bleachers with a concealed gun in his waistband. They said the gun became visible when he bent over, and a student took a picture and sent it to the assistant principal.
So it wasn't like he went in there to cause problems. He just didn't realize he had it or didn't,
Deputies located Lewin sitting in the back of his Lincoln Navigator with the license plate displaying 411-PAIN in the school's parking lot. Shortly after, they ordered him out of the SUV, conducted a pat-down, finding a gun, an extra magazine, and a knife. According to the report, Lewin told deputies he brought the gun in by accident. The company, of course, was a lawyer referral service. It was shut down back in 2018, but he still has the 411-PAIN license plates and stuff. Yeah, he said it was an accident.
Yeah. That headline is misleading. It's guy goes in there with high school with a gun. Yeah.
That's pretty stupid, though. Anybody knows you can't take a gun on a campus. And there's signs everywhere.
We've talked about this before with Tom. Yeah. You can't take it. You can't carry it into the school. What about when you go pick your kids up in Carline?
Well, if you're not getting out of your car, I think you're fine.
Right, but the law doesn't necessarily say that.
Because you're on school grounds.
Right. But Dom has said on the show, if it's concealed and if it's put away, it's you're not taking it out. You're not. It's been I'll bring it up to him again today. But I mean, it's been a little
ticky tack.
It's been a little ticky tack.
Then this guy's a lawyer and didn't know. I mean, I don't know.
Or he just forgot it was an accident.
But it's tucked in his waistband.
This guy's a lawyer referral service. Doesn't necessarily mean he's a lawyer.
But it's not. I assume not holstered. It's just tucked in his waistband.
No. But there's a holster that you can put in your waistband. So if he gets up in the morning and he gets dressed and he puts it's part of his routine, he puts it in there. And then he goes about his day, and one of the things he had to do is stop by the school to see his kid do whatever, or doesn't think of it.
I'd argue if you're forgetting your gun, whether you have it on you, then you probably shouldn't have a gun.
But you're not forgetting that you have it on you. You're forgetting.
He said he forgot he had it on.
Yeah, but you're forgetting that you're not forgetting you have it. You're forgetting that you're in a place where you probably couldn't have it.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm making excuses for the guy. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but it's just
if you can't even remember that you have a gun on you at a school.
Yeah, but
maybe he wasn't supposed to go. Maybe his his wife couldn't make it.
I'm
He
sure
was
that-
dropping something off for his kid.
Or
and
this,
it-
I would say the same thing. I would say, "Oh, I forgot I had it," even though I knew damn well I had it. I just think anybody was going to catch me with it.
Again, that's
Yeah,
still.
you know what? Something breaks out, and you pull out your gun, and you save 10 kids from dying. You become a hero.
Everybody
Same
wants,
guy.
Everybody thinks they're the hero.
No, listen.
Yeah, as you go to shoot the guy who's causing the problem, and you shoot 4 other kids.
Yeah.
Maybe his kid was in choir or something, and at the end he wants to pop a few off.
That too.
You know,
Right.
he
That
did a
too.
good job.
I mean, it sounds you're irresponsible if you forgot you had your gun on you.
Yeah. If you're forgetting that you have a gun on you, you probably shouldn't have a gun on you.
Especially in a room full of kids.
Yeah. I don't. My gut feeling would be that. I can only speak for me. I wouldn't forget, but I would use that as an excuse. And
Right.
say I forgot.
Yeah.
Your gut feeling would be the gun
Yeah,
poking
that's
you in the
true.
gut.
Poking me.
Yeah, that's like, be more responsible.
Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey, Mike, how are you?
Good. What's happening?
As far as I know, it's absolutely illegal to carry a gun onto a school campus.
Are you a lawyer?
No,
Then it doesn't matter what you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
As far as I knew, the same thing. But we're going to ask the lawyer later on. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Hey guys, just a little insight on the Hyundai Kia thing. Hyundai and Kia are a joint company. Kia stands for Korea in America, and they kind of got the monopoly on a really cool feature, which is when you put your turn signal on, there's little cameras that show you your left and right sides of the vehicle, so it's way easier to see your blind spots.
Oh,
so they kind of got the monopoly on that, and they're doing a lot of EVs now, and they're really good at that.
All right.
But, just wanted to give you the 2 cents.
Thank you for the heads up, sir. Appreciate it. Oh. I get that people are going to have their opinion on whether or not it's illegal, whether it's not illegal, and I wonder if it is illegal, how many people are breaking the law by driving to school to pick up their kids in Carline.
It says Carline, it's not illegal as long as it's secured.
But that
and
guy
concealed.
but that guy knew. He was going to tell us.
Yeah.
As far as he knows.
As far as he knows.
We all have the internet.
No offense, sir. I appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate you listening to the show and calling in. But,
We can guess.
we can guess too. Yeah.
How about this one? I don't know.
Ah,
It's I don't think anyone's gonna believe you. A police chief in Massachusetts was arrested in a middle school parking lot for allegedly soliciting for sex for a fee. He says he's not guilty. He just meets with girls to talk to them and try and set them straight,
yeah.
so that they can
We've
get
learned
off
we
the streets.
found this out in
Catch a Predator?
Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
I was just going to counsel him.
Yeah.
Just gonna
No,
help him
she
out.
said she was 13. I was coming over to talk to her.
Oh, so
her-
these are
her
like
parents
middle school girls.
Middle school.
Oh yeah.
middle school.
I want to help her, let her know not what to do.
Now he was busted in a middle school parking lot, but it doesn't say
Or the
there was
middle
middle schooler. He could have been meeting, which isn't a great. Again, don't bring your gun. Also, don't meet hookers.
Yeah.
Hey, meet me at the middle school. Yeah, I don't know. He's a
Who busted
police
him?
chief. He's a police
Right.
chief.
Who
in
busted him?
Massachusetts.
Who had the balls to pull the chief over?
Yeah. You ever see that whenever they do pull over?
Oh yeah.
It only goes one of two ways. Either you're right, you write me a ticket, this, that, or do you know who I am? Blah, blah, blah,
My favorite is the old Helen Hunt, who is like on the city management board. And
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
I'm the city manager, and the guy's like, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
You're speeding through a school zone. You're getting a ticket, and she's like, I will not pay that ticket. He's like, I don't pay. Yeah, but the whole time the video camera's rolling, they're just looking dumber and dumber.
Yeah. Jell-O is selling 3 new limited edition No Thanks Thanksgiving molds. So these aren't actual flavors.
Wait, say it again. Jello is selling.
Jell-O is selling new limited edition No Thanks
No thanks.
Thanksgiving molds.
Okay.
So the molds, that are different, like it's shaped like a fish or it's shaped like a foot. I don't know what we're doing. The shapes are 3 divisive foods: Brussels sprouts, cranberry sauce, and pecan pie.
I love cranberry sauce.
But they aren't new Jell-O flavors. They're just the molds.
the molds.
Yeah, so you can get a mold that has Jell-O in a Brussels sprout.
One thing I've learned from doing this show is that products could sell other dumb products and make a ton of money off it.
Yeah.
Cheetos want to sell pajamas, they'll sell out in a day.
Sure, yeah.
Doritos want to sell slippers, they'll sell out in a day. It's ridiculous. Clark, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. What's up, Clark?
Hey guys, I heard y'all talking about that 3i Atlas comet that was going through our solar system here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just a big rock that's coming from out of our solar system. That's why it's so different than anything we've ever seen. It's probably a different metal, a different rock, and that's why it's interacting with our solar system differently. It's coming from way, way, way out from a long ways off. So that's why it's doing things that we've never seen before.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily true. Why is it course correcting?
Because of Jupiter and because of Saturn, because of Uranus. I mean, all those things make a big gravitational pull. Yeah, no. Well,
I'm just saying that much like Avi Loeb, the Harvard scientist, we have to look at all the theories and all the reasons of why these things can be happening. I mean, just to shrug it off and go, because it comes from a different solar system. There's no facts behind that.
Not what I'm saying to shrug it off. What I'm saying is that we need more science on it for sure. And there's a big push right now from our government to cut NASA's funding, and that's a big no-no because then we can't study this thing. We don't know what it is. We need more space satellites, more space telescopes, so that we can actually see these big things coming and know what it is.
The future of our civilization is in space, sir. I agree with you 100%. And if we're not diligently moving and looking out there like we started to do in the 60s, we're going to lose this entire civilization because that is the key to our future, is being able to expand. So I agree with you. Appreciate the call, Clark. Let's go to David. David, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta Show. What's up, David?
Hey, guys. I think when aliens do decide to introduce themselves to us, they're going to view us as hostile. Didn't Anna Luna Polina release those videos of that flying object? And what did we decide to do? Start shooting at it?
Well, yeah, I mean, the thing is it was in our airspace and it was not responding to us. So we shot at it because we didn't know what it was and it could have been hostile. And then did you ever see that guy when the rocket hit that thing and just bounced right off it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now the aliens are viewing it. It's like, all right, we kind of exploring their planet and now they're shooting at us.
Yeah, well, listen, you can't just come explore planets. I can't just get in a plane and fly it over Russia for a little while. They would shoot me down too. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Yeah, you can't just fly into somebody's airspace. I mean, we have rules for things like that, and if you don't know who they are,
also
freak out.
Also, the aliens are probably like, "Oh my God, they're still using Tomahawk missiles."
John, it says you are a school resource officer.
Yes, yes, I am, Mike.
You would probably have more insight as to whether or not we can have a concealed weapon in the car during pickup.
In Hillsborough County, you're not allowed to have a weapon on campus.
Even in the car?
Even in the car, even if you have a concealed weapons, unless you're a law enforcement, whether it be local or federal, and on duty, you can have a weapon on campus. Other than that, there are no weapons on campus.
Now, what are the chances that they're going to actually take a look and, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, slim to none. I assume everybody that comes on my campus is armed.
Yeah.
Well, that's safe. Yeah. But all right, thank you for the heads up, man. I appreciate that. That comes from a school resource officer, not just some guy.
Yeah.
So,
an official cause of death for KISS legend Ace Frehley has been posted by the New Jersey Morris County Medical Examiner, revealing that the rock icon died of annoying. He was super annoying. No, died as a result of blunt trauma injuries to his head due to a fall.
When he fell?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That stinks. So that killed him.
Yeah. The report, as obtained by TMZ, confirms that the guitar great died last month as a result of a fall he suffered at his home studio. It's official that Frehley's death is they've ruled it as an accident.
Yeah.
So that's specifically the legendary rocker suffered a skull fracture. Yeah, and had a brain bleed and a stroke due to the fall.
I'm all right.
Died at 74. That's the thing is you fall like that. If you're 74, go to the doctor. Just get checked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Say, hey, I took a fall the other day and hit my head. Let's make sure there's no brain bleeding or anything like that, because then that can cause a lot of different stuff.
I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm being dead serious. If there was a way to preserve Ace Frehley in formaldehyde and cut him up into tiny, tiny pieces, like maybe this big.
They'd sell.
Absolutely.
Out. Yeah.
Wouldn't it sell out?
Yeah.
Own a piece of Ace.
Put it in like a little vial and put it, wear a necklace.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It would sell out.
Or grind them up and put them in the guitar picks.
Oh, yeah.
His ashes, just vials of his blood.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine guitar picks made out of his bones?
Oh, yeah.
Punch him right out of the bone.
Right. Yeah.
How is Gene not all over this?
Maybe he is.
Do you think he was buried in a Kiss coffin?
He was.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was buried in a Kiss coffin. No, I'm totally
For
serious.
real?
He was. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I just saw a interview with Ace talking about Dimebag, and Dimebag was either Vinny or Dimebag
was in
Vinny
the Kiss
was in
coffin,
a Kiss
yeah.
coffin, and they asked Ace to speak, and Ace, said, he was a nice guy.
That's the worst thing you could do to me.
Put
If
you
I
in a
died,
Kiss
put me in a Kiss
coffin.
coffin. I'd rather you just leave me out by the trash to rot away.
Not only are we going to put you in a Kiss coffin, we're going to make up your face like
No,
Kiss.
no,
Yeah.
He was a big fan. Big fan.
Oh, he loved him so much.
Look,
talking about him all
look at
the
the
time.
picture back here on the wall.
I don't dislike Kiss's music as much as I dislike Kiss.
Yeah.
I think you just like Gene.
Yeah, probably.
Or all the
I don't like Paul
theatrics.
Stanley either. Paul Stanley's like Gene's bitch, you know.
Is he, or is Paul just like, yeah, Gene? All right,
You let Gene
Gene's
call
talking.
the shots, you know what I mean? Or he blamed everything on Gene, or he, I mean, I don't know. I still
gotta be
can't
honest-
get past the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I mean, they're songwriters together. They
Right.
write the songs and stuff. But also, if I'm Paul Stanley and I'm in a band that's super successful and making a ton of money, and Gene's doing all this stuff, and I'm like, all right, and I
Yeah.
get
I know.
We've all made so much money. Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm still mad at the fact that they did not reunite for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For one night, they couldn't give the diehard Kiss fans, the army, the Kiss army, what they had been longing for forever.
Yeah, because they had done it a couple times where Peter Criss and Ace Frehley were back in the band and
Right.
then not in the band and this and that. But yeah, one night they easily could have done one night. You have
One
rehearsals.
song.
Yeah. Yeah.
One song. You just do rock and roll all night with those guys and you're done. And it gives all the fans they want. Jim Norton and Chris Jericho were so excited to go to that reunion. I mean, Chris Jericho, I invited him to the 40th Cowhead roast, or the roast when I turned 40. And Chris Jericho is like, I would come, but I'm going to this thing because the possibility that Kiss is going to reunite. Jim Norton was scheduled to be on the roast, and he almost canceled because he was going to go for the simple chance of maybe getting a picture with all of the original cast members.
Yeah.
That's how important it was to some people.
Yeah.
That these grown men were willing to alter their life's plans to travel to Cleveland to see this band up there together. And those four idiots couldn't get up there on stage together because of their egos. They couldn't give it back to the listeners, to their biggest fans. I'm not even a fan, and that bothers me.
They didn't play at all, right?
I think they did.
I thought they did.
I think they
because
did
they were
play.
there. They just didn't play.
I thought they did play. I don't know if the whole band played. I could be wrong. I don't remember, Gio. But
I feel like I remember
know it
seeing them
wasn't.
there, but they canceled the performance.
I asked Gene and Paul about it separately, and they were like, Paul Stanley said to me, have you ever been divorced? And I said, no, I have not. And he goes, well, if you were ever divorced and then you realize what it would be like to go back and do a song with your ex-wife. And I'm like, yeah, but if I was also living in a mansion and a multimillionaire because I've been hawking products to people for the past 50 years with my
Yeah.
logo on it, and they made me rich, I would give them back what they wanted.
Kiss did not perform at the Rock and Roll
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Bunch of douchebags.
Yeah.
But all four of them were on stage.
Yes.
I recall. Yeah.
Yes. Peter Criss, give him his chance to have one good night. Give all those guys one good night. It's so interesting because I popped up in my YouTube feed yesterday, Bon Jovi's induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Richie Sambora hasn't been in that band for years. Alec John Such hadn't been in the band for years. And on stage, Richie in the band, Alec up there with them, the new bass player, the new guitar player, the third guitar player, all up there playing together for one night.
Yeah. Metallica had Jason Newsted, they had
Yes.
Robert Trio up there. Was Dave Mustaine? I don't know whether they
don't
did
know.
anything or not.
Probably not.
Jericho, by the way, has a Kiss 80s non-makeup tribute band called Quarantine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Jericho and dude from Trickster, and then they tour and they do all the Kiss stuff. That's great.
Yeah, sure. I
When
mean,
when this show goes into the Radio Hall of Fame, bring back Spanish and bring back Moose and
100% I would.
Rob.
100% I
Yeah.
would. It's not, yeah. But it's not for me.
Yeah.
It would be for the listeners. You know what I'm saying? Look, if
Well, we said a million times how Bennington and Ron Diaz won't get back together for one last time.
No, but they did see each other at Fez's funeral.
But not for the fans.
No.
They won't get together and do a podcast
but
or
you
sit
know what?
down.
I think that I don't know that it's been offered to them. Like, I don't know that either one of them have shown interest in that.
Yeah.
It's not that they necessarily wouldn't. But
I thought when you talked to Bennington, he wasn't like, they don't like to talk about it.
Yeah, I had Bennington on the Calta and Kelly podcast, and I thought this is going to be it. I'm going to get together, and he just kind of blew
Like,
off.
think of the people that would love that to happen.
Also, Bennington at one point goes, "All right, guys, I said I'd give you a half hour. I'm done." And he just shut his camera off. We were like, "All right."
But like, how great would that be if those guys just sat down and had a podcast or an interview or anything?
Yes,
the show was so massive to so many people.
Yes.
During that time. And they won't sit down together.
No, but I mean, and I know what the obvious question is. Everybody's saying about me and would I go to the Cuck to do anything? Right. There's different categories. If it was something for the radio listener, like if there was a radio convention or something, and they were like, "Hey, we're bringing back old radio people who are now enemies," yes, I would do something like that.
I mean,
or
I know
if there's a financial gain for it, you want to give me $100,000 to do it? Yeah, I'll sit down and do it for $100,000.
I would love to see Ron and Ron sit down and talk about the show and what it was like. And
I gotta tell you, I don't think that's as far off as you would think. I think that both of those guys are probably in a position now where if they were ever, if it was ever presented to them, I wonder if they would do it. I would love to mediate that.
I mean, we're talking now. The show's
moderate that.
Done what? 30 years?
Yeah.
So have they even been together in the 30 years, 3 decades?
But then you also have to consider there's probably some stuff that they don't want to relive. You know what I mean? But
again, that goes back to the argument of doing it for fans. You know what I mean?
But going out and reliving bad experiences for an hour and talking about it, or just getting up there and taking pictures with people is different. Like I don't have to relive anything to play one song. I don't have to play Rock and Roll All Night with the original members of Kiss. Play one song, high five, and you're out. That's easy.
But you can't sit down and have a conversation for.
But there's a
40
difference.
minutes?
In a conversation, you have to drudge up old feelings. You have to drudge up old memories. You have to remember this happened. Remember we had a fight about this. Remember we fought. I mean, that stuff happens. In a song, you're just playing the song. It's actually designed to forget all that stuff.
But also, even if they do some sort of speaking thing, whatever, and if you were moderating it, it's hey, we're not talking about this.
Yeah. And I don't even know if I don't know if those guys have animosity towards each other. I don't know that they do. I'm just saying.
I'm sure they probably do. I'm sure it's probably below the surface. But I'm sure that Bennington probably is mad at Diaz for bowing out of the deal that they had and not wanting to go on. And Diaz had his reasons for not wanting to do it. He didn't want to die. He was doing a lot of drugs and he was getting ready to move to Miami. He was like, "I'm not going down there."
Like if that event was happening here, it would sell out, I would assume, instantly.
And it's funny because I agree with you, but I don't know. Like, is it out of people's memories, or is it close to us because we're in radio, or
how could it be though? There was so
because
popular.
Fast Eddie points it out to me that their run was only a couple of years. You know what I mean? I mean, we've almost doubled. Maybe have tripled what the time that they had, the time that we've been on and been successful.
So is that audience dead?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if those people remember.
Yeah,
I wonder outside of radio how many people care that much about it.
I don't know. I mean, I was a kid, and I would love to see that.
Oh, dude, it was the one thing that I looked forward to getting up to go to my telemarketing job was that 15-minute drive that I had in to listen to that show.
Yeah,
it was great.
Call Ron Diaz right now. Ask him what's going on.
I did get a random text from The Godfather a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's like, "Just let you know I'm still watching you."
Bennington's going to be at Skankfest this weekend.
Yeah, but I don't think Bennington is willing to talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. I certainly will try it.
We're going to facilitate this.
Oh. All right.
Vince Gill will receive the Willie Nelson Lifetime Achievement Award at this year's CMAs.
And he deserves it.
They air on November 19th at 8 p.m. Yeah, it's funny they bring that up because Vince Gill, everybody likes Vince Gill, right?
Yes.
Like, is there anybody that has anything bad to say about Vince Gill?
No, he's got that sweet voice. He's got nothing but nice. I think he did leave his wife for his current wife,
Amy Grant.
Yeah, but that's okay. That happens in relationships sometimes. Vince Gill, I saw, is still touring with the Eagles.
Yeah,
him and the Glenn Fry's son.
Oh,
Deacon
is
Fry,
he?
yeah. Well, they showed a picture of an advertisement for the Sphere that I saw online this morning that had Don Henley, Deacon Fry, Vince Gill, Joe Walsh, Timothy Schmidt, and the other guy, whose name I don't know.
The other guy.
Oh, there's another guy in the band.
Don Henley.
Timothy B. Schmidt.
Is it
Joe
Meisner?
Walsh.
Is he still in the band?
No, that's Timothy B. Schmidt took over
Oh.
for him. Eagles' current lineup I just put in, and it has Saquon Barkley.
No,
That's
wrong.
a different one. We're
Which,
looking
by
for-
the way, Saquon let me down last night.
Oh man, what a boring game
What a
that
weird
was.
game.
I took the over and everything. I'm like over 45
Yeah.
points, over yardage.
It was hilarious.
3-0.
At halftime, it was 0-0 still.
Yeah.
And Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were saying, I don't know, this has been a pretty good defensive game. I think I've enjoyed this.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right?
He goes, maybe I'm the only person that said that, but I think this has been very entertaining.
At the beginning of the game, I bet it to be a tie, and it was plus 1,500. And I'm like, here we go.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, McManus, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then
What
yeah,
a bore
terrible.
fest.
So currently it is Don Henley, Joe Walsh, Timothy B. Schmidt, Vince Gill, and Deacon Fry. That's currently who is in the
There's
Eagles.
somebody else in that picture I didn't recognize.
Not my Eagles.
Not my Eagles.
No, yeah. Oh. Let's see. So we're talking about Vince Gill. Everybody likes Vince Gill. There is a discussion happening on Threads where people are naming celebrities that nobody hates.
Also, nothing's happening on Threads. This is a good topic, but not on Threads.
The person who started it named 5. Well, let's go through this. So celebrities nobody hates. Gary Reeves, Betty White, Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Insane. And she has just shown
In the person. Oh yeah, you ever see him talk? He loves it. Yeah, and he's a real
real
Yeah.
Helen Hunt.
But some of the ones that they have on this list, Mr. Rogers. Nobody dislikes Mr.
No,
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers is fine.
We talked about Paul Rudd. Everybody seems to like Paul Rudd. Diane Keaton.
I mean, I like Diane Keaton. I got no problem with her.
Viola Davis, I do like.
Viola Davis, I like.
Angela Bassett, I do like. Harrison Ford, I do like. Bob Ross, Brendan Fraser.
I don't care about Brendan Fraser, but that whole him crying as the fat guy bugs me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
I mean, that's just part of his deal, but
Dick Van Dyke, everybody loves
Everybody
Dick Van
loves
Dyke. Willie
national
Nelson,
treasure.
Tom Hanks.
Well, there's that rumor that Tom Hanks is like a big Hollywood creep.
Yeah, John Bon Jovi.
I believe that most of the guys in Bon Jovi dislike John Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Noah Wiley.
Oh, I hate Noah Wiley.
Really?
I hate his dumb face. I hate him from when he was on ER.
I
don't
hate,
like Noah Wiley.
I don't like him either.
I hate the next one with his big dumb wet eyes. Mark Hamill.
Oh yeah, I hate Mark.
yeah.
I don't like Mark Hamill.
Luke Skywalker, Mark.
You know
Hamill?
what?
Yeah, no, he's a douchebag.
I love Luke Skywalker. I hate Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
That's the
with you.
problem.
Terrible.
I can tell you, I didn't like Luke either. I always liked Han Solo.
Oh,
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
Way better. Another one it's enough already. Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Too much.
Yeah.
Oof.
Stop annoying the animals. Steve Irwin.
Aw.
Steve Irwin annoyed me. It was too much.
Can I tell you that Steve Irwin was one of my greatest accomplishments as a producer? I watched hours and hours of that show during Christmas break one time, and I discovered him and I was like, this guy is amazing, and contacted the zoo and hooked up and had to do the interview at 9:00 at night in order to coincide with it. It was one of the best things I ever pulled off, doing the interview with him before he was famous. You know what I mean? Before he became a big deal. But also very annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Steve Irwin, like, oh, crikey. That wears on you after a while.
Yeah, it's also, I don't like anybody that's too much a thing. Oh, you're Australian, we get it. You don't need to be
But that was
so
part of his
Australian.
Like,
I know, but it's too much.
Like Jeff Goldblum, after a while, you don't get sick of, okay. You're like, it's just Jeff Goldblum.
Lenny Kravitz. Everybody seems like Lenny Kravitz. Next guy, annoying. Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo. No, listen to me.
Incredible Hulk.
Listen to me. Mark Ruffalo, real life, is an activist, and he's, I don't believe all women. He's one of those guys.
That was a great Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, right?
That was a great Mark Ruffalo.
Macaulay Culkin.
What? I love him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking. I think you were saying you don't like
No,
him.
he's lovable.
Yeah.
And this one is wild because I don't know. I don't even know how to say his name right, I don't think. Hosier,
yeah. The
church
singer.
guy?
Yeah, I don't know.
One song.
I don't know anything about him.
One song. Never saw an interview with him.
No.
I probably couldn't pick him out of a lineup.
Also don't like his name.
Yeah.
But that's probably why.
Yeah.
No one has anything bad to say. He
They
did
don't know
one
who the hell
song,
he is.
everyone loved it, and then he disappeared. He was like, I'm out.
Sounds like Hosebag. I don't like it.
I hate him just because he's on this list.
Yeah. Well, there you go. There's some of the different people. James Gunn is
Wait, who else would be on that list? Who would you put on the list?
people that you think everybody likes.
Yeah. Like I didn't buy into the whole Betty White thing. I didn't dislike her, but I didn't love her.
She's great.
I didn't love her like everybody else did. I was like, ditzy old broad. Gracie Burns used to do it.
She had
first.
such a resurgence, but on the last
Yeah,
couple years.
right. But I mean, I was like, I felt like it was undeserved.
I'll tell you, on their dead now, but person that I think everybody liked, John Candy.
Oh, yeah.
John Candy was great.
So great.
Yeah. Can I tell you this? Brian Doyle Murray better than Bill Murray. I watched 16 Candles, and he was in it the other day, and I was like, he's the better of the Murrays.
Is he good, Murray?
What about Chris Farley?
Yeah. Everybody loved Chris Farley.
Yeah, nobody says anything bad about Chris Farley.
That's true. I'm sure there's a lot of those.
Sandler. Everybody seems to love Sandler. He's very...
Yeah, he is very...
Just does his own thing, doesn't cause any problems, isn't going to argue with you about stuff. Like, I feel like Adam Sandler is like, if you're like, hey, I didn't like that movie or I didn't like this, he'd be like, okay, buddy. All right.
Yeah.
And then just walk away.
I'll give you $12 back if you really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to see Adam Sandler put his foot down every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a Happy Gilmore 3. No.
James Gunn is producing a V for Vendetta series for HBO.
James Gunn, you ruined it with Superman. You made a terrible Superman.
Superman was terrible. I did not like that Superman at all.
Oh.
Speaking of Superman, Jimmy Olsen from the new Superman movie is getting his own series.
Great.
Yeah.
As Jimmy Olsen?
Yeah.
That might be good.
How?
Well, the show Gotham was just about Commissioner Gordon, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, but it was in a city filled with crime and mafia.
Right.
That was why Batman was there, is to fight the crime.
Well, it was pre-Batman.
Right, but what I'm saying
this
is,
would be
what's Jimmy Olsen doing? Just taking pictures of leaky fire hydrants?
I guess he's not the
There's a cat in the tree. Take a picture of it.
Yeah.
Who played Jimmy Olsen in the
I don't know. The last movie
it was
girl.
that kid, the kid from Vacation.
Oh, yeah. The problem with those shows is the whole time you're just waiting for Batman. You're just waiting for Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when it doesn't happen, you're like, okay, this is getting boring now.
Yeah.
Gotham was all right, but like you say, yeah, I guess it was more crime.
Yeah. We talked about Michael Jackson earlier, that movie Michael that's coming out, Thriller, jumped to number 10 on the Hot 100 this week, probably because of that.
Halloween.
And that too, yeah. Making Michael Jackson the first artist to have top 10 hits in 6 decades.
Wow.
Yeah, 6
pretty
decades.
great.
Yeah. And then finally in news, who is the best female singer in rock?
Save it.
Ranker.com has an ongoing poll, so I have the top 15 currently on there. So think about it. Best female singer in rock.
In rock.
Yes.
All right. I know who I think it is. Keep your thoughts. We'll go through that, and we'll take your phone calls when we come back. 800-771-1025. It is the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Galvin, back over to you.
All right. So Ranker.com has a list of the best female singers in rock. They have a poll going on. I have the top 15 that are currently the top 15 right now. Whenever you think of female rock singers, who comes to mind? Who do you think the best?
The fact that you said there's 15 seems like
but I
insane.
think once you start thinking about it, you're like, oh yeah. I think number one has to be Ann Wilson.
Number one, Ann Wilson from Heart.
I mean, she's got the most amazing voice.
Yeah, she really does.
How about Janis Joplin?
Janis Joplin comes in at number 4, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, so it's all time.
Think about maybe somebody who was just here last night with Bryan Adams.
Oh, I was going to say Bryan Adams was here last night. Who else was with Bryan Adams? Stevie Nicks?
No. Stevie Nicks is on the list.
Yep.
Number 2.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, and then this person's number 3. Opening for Bryan Adams last night was Pat Benatar.
Oh,
Pat Benatar,
God,
great
I
voice.
saw that horrible banner that they had. Benatar and Giraldo. Stop trying to shove Neil Giraldo down everybody's throat.
I hate him so much.
I do. It's like after Pat Benatar was popular for 40 years, this guy was like, hey, I want to put my name on things now.
Yeah, it's weird that it came out that way because it was always Pat Benatar, and he was in the band and he writes songs and does all that stuff.
Yeah.
But she was the focus of the thing. Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's Benatar, and maybe she was the catalyst.
Yeah, still, that's when you have to be a man and go, no, I get it. I'm good. I'm good being the guy in the background.
Yeah, I would still get the publishing checks. I'm fine.
Neil Giraldo, shut up.
Who are some other ones? Other female rock singers.
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love is terrible.
Yeah, I know, but
I will tell you, Carmen, she was the first time I ever heard a girl sing rock music where I was like, okay, she can do it. Where when she came out with that album, I was like, she sounds good. Where most girls trying to sing rock songs sounded terrible. Like they sound like girls trying to sing rock songs.
Yeah. I knew she was not going to be on the list because she's not popular enough. Obviously, these are, huge stars and stuff and everything. Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm is, in my opinion, the best female singer in rock. I mean, she's absolutely unbelievable.
Is Debbie Harry from the
Debbie
Blondie?
Harry from Blondie is on the list, Joe. She comes into number 7.
Uh-huh.
What about Gwen Stefani?
Gwen Stefani not on this list.
Not a rocker.
Not on
Yeah,
this list.
I
mean, a little bit. Whatchamacallit had kind of rock stuff.
They had
Whatever,
some
'cause
rock stuff.
There are some on here.
Oh,
that,
but no doubt, yeah.
Yeah, there are some on here that are,
I think most of these
Miley Cyrus has done rock covers, but I wouldn't call her like a rock art,
Yeah, I feel like most of these are like I
Right.
consider them pop singers, not rock.
What about Joan Jett?
Joan Jett, number 8.
Okay.
Which is funny because Joan Jett, not really
Not
a
a
great
good singer,
singer.
yeah.
Great songs and cool voice and stuff, and goes with the music and everything. But yeah, not like known for being a great singer by any means.
I think it's slim pickings for this job. This
I was
I
going
gotta
to
tell
say,
you,
I'm
it is
running
Slim
out of
Pickens
names.
because I will tell you, number 10 is Nancy Wilson from Heart.
Oh, I didn't even know she sang.
yeah.
It was weird.
Did we say Pat Benatar?
We did.
Okay.
That
Thank
was
you
a whole
for
Neil Giraldo
joining the
conversation
show.
that we just had.
The
Bryan
longest-
Adams last night.
I was distracted. Sorry.
So Ranker.com has a poll ongoing. So if you want to go vote, you can go vote for the top female rock singers. Coming in number 15, Bonnie Raitt.
Okay.
Number 14, Carole King. I don't know if I'm putting her in the rock category.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Number
Which one? I don't even know what she sings. Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
Carole King.
Yeah,
She's
I
got a
know
lot
who
of
she
songs, yeah.
is, but I gotta figure out what
they
it is.
seem
that
like
she-
easy listening songs.
Right.
Right.
Carole King's number one song is "It's Too Late, Baby."
Yeah, she's definitely not rock.
Oh.
Coming in
else?
number 13, Christy McVie from Fleetwood Mac.
All right.
Number 12, Chrissy Hind, Pretenders.
Pretenders.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 11, Grace Slick, Jefferson Airplane.
I met Chrissy Hind, maybe one of the ugliest women I've ever seen. in
She
my life.
is, and I don't think she cares to be attractive.
No, she looks like the Spy versus Spy cartoons. Pointy face, just a weird. She was a
She
weird
just
look.
doesn't seem like she's putting in any effort either,
Nah,
though.
she doesn't care.
She's just like,
you get what you get.
yeah,
Yeah.
could have been a dude.
Yeah.
Could've been
Might be. And what was the next one?
Grace Slick from Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Jefferson Airplane's a weird thing to me because they had, our Starship and all that. We built this city, but then if you go back and look at their old music, Marty Balin wrote all those songs, and somebody else, mostly the dude, sang them. So I don't know where Grace Slick even came in.
Number 9, Annie Lennox.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Number 8, we said Joan Jett. Number 7, Debbie Harry from Blondie. Number 6, Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah, she's grandfathered in.
You're no good, no good,
Yeah.
no good.
Linda runs
Baby,
fat.
you're no good.
Man, she used to rock out.
She used to be so hot. Have you seen her?
Yeah.
Have you seen her lately?
No.
Oh, God. Joe, see if you could pull up a picture of fat Linda Ronstadt. She was so fat that she didn't go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when she got in.
Yeah.
She was like,
Couldn't fit in.
You couldn't fit in. They couldn't end up give her a whole wing. Yeah, I think that was the deal. She was fat and she had some other health issues. Right?
Whoa. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she blew up a little.
A little.
Somebody pulled the ripcord.
Linda Ronstadt.
Oh.
Number 5, one of the greatest. And, I guess you could put it in the rock category, but just great, all around great. Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah.
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I just didn't think she fit the category. Though.
Yeah, but
that's
she
the thing.
did.
She
She know back
does.
in the 60s she did.
Yeah.
In the 60s she was rocking out.
And even in the 80s, like a lot of that stuff was rock. It was kind of that
Poppy rock.
Her and Bryan Adams, that song they did together. And,
Yeah.
Number 4, we said Janis Joplin. 3 was Pat Benatar. Number 2, Stevie Nicks. And according to Ranker.com and the poll right now, number 1, best female rock singer, Ann Wilson from Hearts.
Yeah, Ann Wilson, also fat, sitting in a chair to sing now and still belting it out.
Yeah.
Still hitting the notes and still hitting the tunes. I don't think we've left anybody out. In fact, I think there were too many people on that list. Like if we're missing somebody, 800-771-1025, but I don't think so. It's like Galvin said, like Lizzie Hale and some of these girls who are singing now are just not popular enough to be on the list.
It's a stretch to get some of them into the rock category, I feel.
And I would imagine that a lot of people are going to say Amy Lee, Evanescence, the chick from Flyleaf, who is
Nothing
good.
is better than that video of those 2 crackheads singing the Evanescence song. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. Oof.
It is wonderful.
What's so funny is I didn't post it and I should have. There was 2 guys in like a parking garage, and the one guy was playing acoustic guitar and was just fat and dumpy and had like dyed black hair that was like shaggy. And the other guy was fat and dumpy with like a duster on with no shirt on underneath.
Oh, I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw
doing
it.
Alice in Chains?
Yeah.
A lot better than you thought it was going to be.
I know, but the fact that he was wearing no shirt throws the whole thing off.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, but he's wearing the fingerless glove. He's got the duster, no shirt on, fat, long hair, this and that. They're in a parking garage.
So my favorite thing to do is to run to the comments on those sort of things. And I went right to the comments, and the comments are all, he was so good. He was so good at singing that song that the first couple of comments are about his not wearing a shirt, and then people are defending him. You go out there and be you, dude. You do your own thing. You don't have to wear a shirt. That's how good of a singer he was.
I'm looking at, I just put in for rock singers, female, whatever, looking at some of the Alanis Morissette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about her.
I'm looking at
She's an amazing singer.
The chick from the Cranberries.
I'm looking at fat Ann Wilson right now.
Oh, yeah, she's fat.
Yeah, she really blew up. She's got a chair.
She's fat, for sure. Susie Quattro.
She wasn't a really good singer.
Do we put Aretha Franklin in rock category at all?
No.
I mean, she's
I don't know.
definitely more soul.
Yeah, but you put her up against some of that 60s Tina Turner stuff, and it's very similar.
Melissa Etheridge, great voice.
Yeah, great voice.
Rock.
Great voice. Let's see who we're leaving out. Bob, what do you got?
Hey, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Linda Ronstadt, not that it makes a lot of difference, she's got some neurological disorder going on in her life for a long time.
Real nice, Mike.
That causes her
Yeah,
to eat a lot of hot dogs?
misdiagnosed. They thought it was Parkinson's, but it's not. And I don't know if that's contributed to her weight gain or not. But anyways, just a little FYI.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, it's as a fat guy, I always jump on making fun of other
What about
fat
Ann
people.
Wilson?
Sheryl Crow.
Yeah.
That's more pop to me.
Yeah, listen, they're not.
This is kind of like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, how like anybody gets in it.
Right.
Josh, our singer, weighing in with Lita Ford.
That's what this guy was just going to say.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Yep.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Mike Calta Show low.
Hey, good morning. This is John. First of all, I want to say I love your guys' show. I moved down here from Buffalo about 5 years ago, and I set my clock at 6 o'clock in the morning to listen every day.
Thank you,
But
brother.
if I missed it, did you guys say Alanis Morissette? Because she rocks her face off.
So Galvin threw that in here at the end. Yeah, Alanis Morissette is an unbelievable singer. Her range is great and all that. So even if you don't like her songs, it doesn't matter. She still can sing like crazy. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, another one that isn't super popular, but a great singer, and I used to really like her, but you haven't really heard much from her for a while. Grace Potter. Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. Remember Ooh La La?
Yeah, I think like we were saying before, it's a matter of popularity on this list. And,
big,
What about Haley Williams?
Haley Williams, Paramore. She's good.
I've heard a couple of musicians that played with her say that she was the best frontman that they've ever played with.
Dude,
that she has so much energy.
When she came to the radio station and sang, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like being in a room with somebody with that kind of voice, like standing 5 feet away, it was amazing.
It's funny because she is great. She, outside of her singing, her personality and her views on stuff, terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Could not.
Like a Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, just like everything about her.
A real Ruffalo.
Just, terrible, whatever. Her singing and her on stage is fantastic.
Yeah,
like she does a great job.
Stuff.
Sexy. Like it just like looks like a normal chick, but then up there and she's singing and she's doing all this stuff and you're like, wow. Yeah. All right.
I was blown away when I saw her, up close singing.
Yeah. I mean,
did you ever see her up close pictures that she had?
I saw that. What's up?
Yeah.
Speaking
No,
of,
she had some naked ones leaked.
Oh, she had some leaking.
Oh, whoa.
Some booby pictures.
Oh, what was that?
I had to give Galvin an assignment. How we doing on that?
I'm working on it. This is a difficult one. Yeah, this is a difficult one.
Carmen, I'm on the verge of joining somebody's OnlyFans.
Wait a minute.
Fire emoji, heart.
I haven't communicated. I did heart a lot of the pictures.
Is this the massage therapist in Sarasota?
No. No. This is some chick in Texas who's got face tattoos, which I never in a million years thought I would like, but she's sexy as all hell. And turned out she's got a OnlyFans. I only know this, Carmen, because it's like what you taught me. After I hearted enough pictures, I got an email that asked me if I wanted to buy content. I'm like, no, I don't want to buy content.
It's funny, though, because the link to the OnlyFans only takes you to OnlyFans. It doesn't take you to her OnlyFans.
Oh.
So maybe she doesn't have one.
She does.
She may just be promoting OnlyFans because I tried through Reddit trying to find the stuff and even the images and all this stuff. There's nothing of her naked. There's some with her like bra and panties, this and that, whatever. But like, her Instagram name may not be the same as her OnlyFans name.
Right.
Because I'm trying to find her OnlyFans and I can't find her OnlyFans.
But that could be her trolling.
Yeah.
No. So
I bet she's AI.
I've done a little bit of further investigation. So if you go to her OnlyFans through her Instagram, you have to put in your email and subscribe for free.
So why don't you do that?
Because I don't want to do that. I don't want.
You already gave your license to Pornhub.
Yeah,
and you're already on OnlyFans.
Because I only put in my birth date stuff. Yeah,
right.
So,
It asks you for email.
So that's
afterwards.
just taking me to regular OnlyFans.
I feel like I'm just
email.
gonna have to join her OnlyFans.
Well, all right. Well, then there you go.
Let us know how it goes.
It's weird. Out of all the girls that are out there, every once in a while, there's one or two that I just want to see one more picture.
How do you think this is how OnlyFans works? That's how they get everybody.
No, I know,
They
but I'm
want you
not.
they give you just enough. You're like, damn it, I just want to see.
I'm not really falling for it anymore. But this girl, I figured if Galvin could find some pictures of her, then that would probably just suffice.
What's she charging? $6 a month?
I have no idea. It's not a matter of. It's a matter of me having to go tell my wife that I want to join another OnlyFans. Didn't go over very well the first time. Didn't go over. She was not.
Isn't there enough free naked ladies you can go see?
No, that's the problem, Carmen.
Jesus.
That's the problem. There's too many. This way, you have to find one that piques your interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to dial it in.
No, I don't.
It's the ones. It's the ones that it's like Galvin always says. You go to the strip club, you fall in love with the waitress. It's the one that you want to.
Right,
That
the
you
one that you can't get.
Yeah,
I get
you can still get them.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, it's that sort of thing.
OnlyFans should conceal the charges on the card because it says OnlyFans. Whereas, like sometimes a lot of like the old
does it?
A lot of the old porno sites would say something different.
Yeah.
When you charge it, you know.
I don't care. Like I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm just here talking about it to
then
2
you
million
could
people.
Do it without your wife knowing.
I can't. That's now you're crossing the lines of marriage.
Hey, Tom, tell Amanda that you charge her on the card.
That's a great idea. Tom, use your card for
Sorry,
OnlyFans. Hey, boss, I found her.
Sorry, boss. I was waiting for you outside the concert. I had some extra time.
Tom, if you were any good, you'd be texting those pictures to Mike right now.
Yeah, get on it, Tom. Mike Calta Show, good morning. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, so you're still talking about the female rock singers. Nobody said anything about Taylor Momsen with the Pretty Reckless.
Yeah, she came out this weekend and sang with Soundgarden at the thing. She's got a great voice, and I wonder if she's going to actually continue to tour with them. I heard that they're thinking about doing some stuff together now. I don't know. I mean, but if it's people that are clamoring to see Soundgarden, you know what I mean? I don't know. I firmly believe when the lead singer dies, the band is over.
Also, is that the new thing now? We got to put a female in to replace anybody.
The problem is that not a lot of guys could sing like Chris Cornell sang.
No, not a lot of people can sing like Chris Cornell.
So if you get a girl that can hit those notes.
But it's Linkin Park, we got a lady. Rush, we have a lady. Soundgarden, we got a lady.
Lady Park stuff. That sucks. It's so bad.
Come on.
Oh, Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
One hit wonder? Yes, one hit one catchy hook. Really good dancer. If this is rock or pop, Oh Mickey, You're So Fine, Tony Basil.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I think they're looking for like best rock voice of all time. So one hit wonder.
One hit wonder.
No, what he's saying is one hit wonder singers. Thank you, sir.
The Oneaters.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, this is Amanda. I love you guys. Listen to you guys every morning.
Thank you.
She is more popish now, but back when she first came out, Pink.
Oh yeah, Pink's got a great voice.
Pink is she's a hell of a singer. Yeah, she's great, and she takes a lot of real serious guitar players on the road with her when she goes out on tour.
But they can't lift her up in that thing anymore.
Why would you say that? Yeah. Why would you say that?
Not true.
She used to fly through the stadium. Now she can't.
Yeah, because I've seen Pink do some Zeppelin stuff. She's got a great voice for sure.
Hope the Wire team's ready.
Pink is in great shape, Gio.
Wouldn't it be great if Pink fell and killed people in the crowd?
Oh yeah.
How'd you die? Pink fell on me?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great.
I mean, I don't want her flying over me.
No. I'd pay extra to be in the VIP section. The very important Pink doesn't fly over me.
Calvin, what was the weather like in Vegas?
It was cool, but it was nice. Like we were out Friday night for the show, the Queens of Stone Age, and Black Crowes show was in a big parking lot at the convention center, and it was like 65, 68, something. Yeah, it was really nice.
Good morning, Bailey. Are you there?
Good morning, Mike. Yep, I'm right here and ready to roll. Let me know what's on your mind today.
Can you tell me what the weather is like in New Orleans, Louisiana right now?
So right now in New Orleans, it's actually sunny and about 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
41? Holy smokes.
I know, right? That's a bit of a chilly surprise for New Orleans. It should warm up a little as the day goes on, but yeah, definitely a brisk start down there.
What are the chances that my flight is actually going to take off on Friday?
That's new.
So on Friday, the weather in New Orleans actually looks pretty nice. Mostly sunny and around 75 degrees. So that should give you a pretty good chance that your flight will be on track. But of course, you can always double check directly with the airport just to be sure.
Thank you. There you go. It's my girlfriend.
That didn't help at all.
Well, I was asking her that based on the government stuff, and it was in the middle of a weather question, so she confused it with weather.
Don't make excuses for her.
She's actually too accurate. That's the problem. Is that if you don't specify, they're just going to go by whatever you left off on. So it's
all about the prompt.
It's human error, is what it is.
So I'm looking for your girl, but I did find one that's way hotter. I like her better.
Nope, not better.
Yeah, way better. She's in the face tattoos like you.
Fire emoji.
Yeah.
Heart.
Shut up, Carmen.
Eggplant, squirt gun.
What'd you say, Joe?
Eggplant, squirt gun.
Yeah.
Squirt gun.
Squirt gun. Carmen, I got 2
spider mousetrap.
I got 2 messages from women. One I think was written, and the other thing I think it was automated.
Okay.
asking if I wanted to buy content.
Yep.
The automated one definitely came from my hearts.
Fires.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause
Any
I never-
interaction, they're like, we got this sucker on the hook.
Well, that's because the thing. I never communicate with that person. Like I never said a word to her. The other person I kind of know a little bit, so we have talked before, but I never
Have
sexual.
you?
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Or like.
Oh, I know her.
Like she's
Like
here
a human being. No, she doesn't live here, but I know who she is. We've met before.
in person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
like listen to the message that you got. Hi, Mike.
Sometimes your voice gets deep, Calvin.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hello, Michael.
She's not transgender.
Hi, everybody. You should check out my content. In fact, if you would like to, Mike, you can buy it right here.
I'll be right here, Tampa.
I hate this show. Mike Calta show. Good morning.
Miracle to the rush, medicine man, but
Nope, too early for you. Mike Calta show though.
Morning, Mike. I want to weigh in on the female rock star.
What do you got?
lineup? I got one for Galvin that he'd probably like. Maria Brink from In This Moment. Killer scream.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, nobody knows who she is. Good. Maria Brink.
In This Moment? I don't even know what
Mike Calta show though.
Hey, good morning. I may be a day late to Dar's show. I didn't know if y'all mentioned Pat Benatar. She opened for Bryan Adams last night. She's 72 years old, and she's still strong as she was when she made her debut, I guess, on MTV.
Yeah, we did talk about her earlier. She definitely made the list. How was that? How do you feel that they're pushing Neil Giraldo on you when you go to the show?
It didn't bother me. I mean, she talks about him and talks about the relationship, but not at depth. But they just really played music back to back and back. They weren't long.
Yeah,
you know, Bryan Adams played over 2 hours. But
I love Bryan
they
Adams.
were good, and he sang a song.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad it was a good experience. I love Bryan Adams too. It just that I feel like that Neil Giraldo stuff after 40 years, all of a sudden being just pushed on everybody is like. Do you think that they had a fight one day and he cried, "Nobody knows who I am"? And she's like, "Fine, we'll put your name on everything."
I saw some video where Bryan Adams went out like onto a center stage thing, like just a little riser right out in the middle with the acoustic and was doing cuts like a knife and stuff. He's so good.
He's
too.
great. I've seen him before. I met him once. He was very nice. He was a very nice guy. I was with David Wells and we went backstage at Ruth Eckerd Hall, and he introduced me. He said, "This is my buddy Mike," and he goes, "Oh, is security?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Really, you're not security?" I go, "No, punch him. See if I stop you." Nah, he was very nice. He was a very nice guy. All right, we got to take a break. Our phone numbers, if you'd like to get through, 800-771-1025. We'll make it quick and we'll be back. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone.
This is something kind of interesting. I was looking for your whore, and
no, let's not. Why you got to be judgmental? Why you got to be judgmental? Why can't you say model?
Okay,
all right.
Yeah, I was looking for the girl that you want to see naked on Reddit, and I
In
came
real
across
life,
this.
yeah.
It's one of those. Would you rather? What would you choose out of this? Red pill. You restart your life at the age of 10 with the knowledge that you have now, or blue pill. You jump to 45 years old with $50 million in the bank.
45 years old. 40s were my best years, I think.
That's so funny. I 100% would go back to 10 with the knowledge I have
me
now.
too.
50 million would be a joke.
I wouldn't need more than 50 million. I'd be 45. I'd be 10 years younger, and I'd have $50 million. It would be perfect.
I'd be 10 years old and I'd have $800 million.
You wouldn't though.
You want to bet?
You don't have 800 million now, and you have the knowledge you have now.
The knowledge I have now when I was 10, I know.
Oh, so you're going to go and invest in Apple and that sort of thing?
I didn't know, man. Like,
I thought
But do you
had to
go
create
back in
stuff.
time, or you just turn 10 in this day and age?
Right. That's
it
what I
goes
was
back
thinking.
in time.
Right.
I
yeah,
assumed
because
you would
you
go back
can
in
mow
time.
some lawns and buy a bunch of Bitcoin.
No, I don't
You
think it's back in
restart.
time.
You restart your life at the age of 10.
Yeah, you restart it.
Like right now, today, you go back to 10.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
Right.
But I assumed that they meant, and I think they do, mean that I would go back to when I was 10. So it'd be 1981.
Yeah,
So it'd be
you could
90
redo.
Yeah,
1981.
All right, but let's change it. Let's make it you start 2026 as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
With all the knowledge that you have now. but no money.
No, I take the 50 million.
Yeah, I take the 50 million.
See, but
That
the only
certainly changes things.
right, but the only problem with that for me is that would age me. That would add 11 years to my life.
Oh, I'm so young.
Phil Young.
It's not. It's worth 50 mil.
What if they took off 45 pounds?
You know what? I don't have 45 pounds.
Yeah.
Kelvin.
What about this though? What if it was you went back to the year you were 10 years old with the knowledge you have now, or you go back to the year you were 45 with 50 million?
So I can safely say I'd go to 45 because I wouldn't want to change the good things about my life. I wouldn't want to not have my kids. I wouldn't want to not have my wife, well, maybe not, but we'll see. But no, seriously, I wouldn't want, I'd still want my kids in my life. I'd much rather have my kids than $50 million.
Yeah. I mean, I'd find my wife.
Oh,
I would.
Everything changes.
I'd find my wife.
Butterfly effect.
She'd already be married.
Yeah.
She'd already be old.
And then, I come along, this smooth 10-year-old with $800 million. By the way, 100%, my wife and I have said this a million times. If we met in junior high or high school, we're totally together. Like we are, 100%.
I believe that. Because you guys are
you guys are
similar.
compatible. Yeah.
And even it's ridiculous how much we would have been like totally, oh my God,
Yeah. I don't know. I still, so when do I get my 50 million?
Yeah.
I'm ready now.
It's not happening.
Yeah. I think honestly, you're taught in your whole life that 40 is old, but I'll tell you, I think 40 to 50 were the best 10 years of my life.
Yeah.
Well,
I remember as a kid when my mom turned 40, like all the cards and stuff there were to pick out were you're over the hill.
Right.
And stuff like that. And and now looking back on it and where I am now, I'm like, 40 is not old at all.
Yeah, but you are over the hill because 45 is, if that's half your life, you're living to 90. A lot of people aren't living to 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys all the time.
Yeah.
Shut up, Gio.
We've
Just
lived,
you.
Debbie Downer.
You're definitely
we've lived longer than we will live.
All of you guys have.
Yeah.
Not me.
I may make it a 106.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The fact that your dad's in his 90s and completely fine is a good sign.
Yeah, you got a better chance than most of us. The fact that you're out running all the time and your dad's older.
You got the best odds.
Yeah. I don't know. My dad's still kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great hair too.
We got great hair.
And my dad is, and he does 6 miles every day.
Nice.
Runs, walks, you know what I mean? And he's in his late
Running
60s.
from ice or what?
Yeah.
No.
You got to keep 6 miles ahead of him at all times.
There's a lot of that going on these days.
How is David? Are you all ready for the wedding?
Yes. He's
Is he ready to be a grandfather?
Yes.
Oh.
He's excited. I'm excited.
How old is he?
He's 68
Oh.
or 67. Yeah. He had me in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Any movement on the baby there?
So we have talked about it a little more, and I was going to start some beauty stuff. And basically it said, like, don't do this if you're planning on getting pregnant in the future.
Beauty.
Okay.
So I talked to Chad, and I was like, just so you know, it says I shouldn't use this if we're planning on getting pregnant. And he was like, do not use it. Return it.
Oh, he's got some ideas.
And I said, okay.
You're banging with mom downstairs and everything, huh?
Yeah, she's not in the room with us. We're not in bed
I
with
understand,
her.
Carmen. Sometimes you got to make do.
Yeah,
I've seen that on X Hamster.
Door over there.
Yeah, listen, she's downstairs, usually sleeping. We shut our door, and
I know what you're
Does
doing.
Chad
White
have to
Devil.
put her hand over your mouth sometimes?
I don't know.
Her hand?
We do not use
Your
her.
hand. You said her hand over his mouth.
What is going on?
I know.
Give me your hand, Ma. Carmen's very loud.
You're gonna have her taken away from us, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, we need that sex pillow.
Oh,
Hand it over.
I had another section about sofa yesterday.
About a sofa?
Sofa.
Oh.
JD Vance?
What?
No, I have a recurring section about Mike Olivero's girlfriend.
I bet Olivero loves that.
I know. He
His
called me.
fiance, right? Aren't they
I
engaged?
don't know. If you're a fiance and you haven't gotten married in a couple of years, you just call it girlfriend again.
Yeah.
It goes
Okay.
back. It reverts. He called me. And I
During
go,
the dream?
like right afterwards. And I go, hello? And he goes, hey. I go, I'm sorry, I just had a sex dream about soap.
What a creep.
I mean, it was true. I can't control it.
What was going on and what was she doing? What were you doing?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
You want to know my
Tell
dreams?
me your dreams.
Nice.
Please do not explain what happened in your dreams. I don't know what they mean. I am just your friend, not your therapist. Therapist, please explain your dreams to your therapist. Therapist, all day long, you tell me about your dreams. Please leave me alone. I am trying to eat cottage cheese. Don't tell me your dreams.
You guys will never know.
No,
I
you
did
can go
see
now, you
that
can go now.
Soph has dark hair now.
I know. It's part of.
She's the
it's part
Soph
of the
evil
dream.
twin.
Yes.
Was that in the dream?
What's just all the follow-up questions? We already played the song.
Just saying. Oh, just saying. A 21-year-old woman was charged last week after she was clocked going 107 miles per hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone.
Mm-hmm.
For what reason was she going so fast? Galvin, I'll start with you.
I do know this.
Oh.
I do know this. I saw this the other day.
Gio, I know you know.
I will tell you I know this, and I agree with this.
The officer pulled her over in her Kia Forte.
Yeah, that's right.
Going 107 miles an hour. Carmen, what was she going so fast for? Clearly there was some sort of emergency.
Bathroom. She was gonna, in her pants.
Oh.
Side note, has anyone seen the video of the woman in the backseat of the Uber and her driver gets out the poop out the side door?
No.
Has anyone seen this?
I'd
Like
love
just
to.
opens the door and squats?
Middle of the day, grown man, and it starts off with him squatting next to the door where you could see the back of his ass, and she's like, my driver is pooping right out in the street. Or she says the crapping, and she's like, he's tried to cancel my ride, and now he's crapping right in the street. So evidently what happened was he connected with her on Uber. He was going to pick her up.
Right.
Then he got hit so bad with I gotta go that he tried to cancel it, and she jumped in the car, and he's like, I gotta go, and she refused to let him cancel it. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't get out of the car, so he just got out and crapped on the sidewalk. Carmen, no, she did not have to go to the bathroom. Joe, do you know?
I do not know, but
You
I
wanna
will-
guess?
Yes, she was going home to feed her dogs, or there was a dog emergency.
That would be sweet if she cared enough about her dogs to travel at the speed of light. Yasmin Arazo, 21 of Holiday, was driving on US 19 last Thursday around 11:52 p.m. when she was spotted by an officer on a routine patrol who estimated she was going over 100 miles an hour, which is now illegal. The officer pulled over the Kia Forte after his radar measured the speed of the car at 107 miles per hour. She was placed under arrest for dangerous excessive speeding without incident. Arazo was charged with a misdemeanor and booked into Pinellas County Jail. Does not have a mugshot picture, or else I would have reverse hotted out at you.
Yeah, I looked at that too, trying to get it, but yeah.
As to why she was driving so fast, Arazo admitted there was no emergency or any other justification for the speed, but told officers she was trying to make it to Little Caesars before it closed at 12 a.m.
I get it.
Pizza, baby.
I'm on her side. That's an emergency.
If you feel like you want pizza and it's the only thing open and you got to get there before midnight,
Right.
I get it too.
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, at that time of night, driving down 19, almost let it go. What a good excuse.
Yep.
I wonder how close she got. Like, was she just almost
Like
made
one
it?
exit away
Yeah.
or something?
My thought was, why didn't she just call and order the pizza and say, hey, I'm almost there. I'll be
You
there
still
in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but you
still
gotta
have to
go
pick
and
it
get
up.
there and pick it up. And if they close at midnight, it's 11:52.
Yeah,
and
but
try
if
to
you
make it
like,
there.
I'm a mile away, just wait for me. It would have been
She's
better
getting
than
that hot and ready, the $5 hot and ready.
Yeah,
100. I gotta tell you, if I'm Kia, I hire her to do a commercial.
Oh yeah,
I'm in a Kia Sentra doing 150 miles. 107 miles down US 19.
or Little Caesars.
Yeah. What, right? Pizza good enough to go to jail for. Pizza. Yeah, Little Caesars should pick that up. Somebody should do something.
Out of all the chains, that's probably my least favorite.
I can't remember the last time I had a Little Caesars, so I can't even
It's
judge
good.
it.
Listen,
Yeah.
I
It's so
told you
good.
the pizza that I had at the Bucks game was Little Caesars,
Yeah.
and it was the best pizza I have had in a long time. It was perfectly cooked. It was crisp. It was delicious.
It's interesting because you can take pizza, like people are always like, oh, New York pizza. New York pizza is great. at any New York pizza place. You just walk in there and you get a slice of pizza and they all taste fine. There's a couple that are a little better than others. There's some that make specialty pizzas better. But for the most part, everybody just loves pizza in general. Down here, people try so hard to get New York pizza. You're not going to get the same thing because the water's different, the chemicals are different. It's not going to be exactly the same, but you get as close as possible. But when you start mixing it up into these chain pizza places, I love a Domino's deep dish pizza. I love a Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut is my favorite fast food.
Yeah, I mean,
pizza.
they're all good in different ways. They all serve different. They all have like a different angle that they serve, and they're all delicious.
You know what the funny thing is I had some Mexican over the weekend, and it was chips and salsa, and I go, you know what? Never had bad chips and salsa anywhere. They're all different. They're all different all the time, whatever, but all great.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just they've figured out the key ingredients, and that's all you need.
I'd go Pizza Hut, Hungry Howie's, Domino's.
Oh, Hungry How? When's the last time you had a Hungry How?
All the different crazy breads and stuff,
Yeah.
flavored
But
crust.
Jet's Pizza is technically fast.
Yeah,
so Jet's Pizza Hut.
Oh, Violet Stone.
That's not a chain.
Well,
what?
Yeah.
I mean, Pat Benatar, what are you doing while we're talking about
Pat
stuff?
Benatar.
You have no idea what the conversation is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah. All right.
He's going to go home and tell his girlfriend, do you hear Nancy Wilson's working at Little Caesars now? Like, he just has
Neil
no
Giraldo
idea.
hired her.
Yeah.
But I would put Papa John's and Little Caesars towards the bottom. Still good, but
I like Papa John's. I like
Papa
Papa
John's is, I would say, towards the bottom
it's
too.
very doughy,
Yeah.
which is
Pizza
not my
Hut,
favorite.
Pizza Hut, good.
Pizza Hut good.
Jets,
Domino's good.
Jets, I think, is the
Oh.
best. Although Jets, don't come at me with the squares, and then now you cut it the regular slices.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they
Oh,
cut it
wow.
the regular slices.
Well,
and I-
no, not the deep dish.
not
but
the deep dish, but the thin crust. I like to get the thin crust veggie minus green peppers, and they do it in the regular cut. And I'm like,
Yeah.
so I have to tell them. I have to call them and go, hey, give me the old cut.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed that, but that was a mistake. But yeah,
Hey,
and
hungry.
their lunch special, you can get like 2 of the square of the deep dish, 2
Yeah.
pieces of the square with a pop for like $5 or $6. Amazing,
I don't know
best
why it
deal.
bothers me so bad when you say pop.
I know, I don't know either. It will always
Pop you
Midwest.
right in the eye.
When I was a kid, everybody
Always
said
be pop.
pop in Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what it is.
Midwest, yeah.
it'll always be pop to me.
Yeah, pizza's the same thing sometimes. I want to punch you both.
Wait, what?
I got a dog question for you.
All right. I have dog answers and I have a dog thing to tell you. You just reminded me.
Those big dino ribs that we had from Brisket Shop. Did
Yeah.
you see
They
those?
were
Yeah.
dog.
Corey, that might be the funniest thing I've ever said.
Thank you.
They were not dog. According to that guy yesterday, they came from a big steer. But I gave the bone to Mabel. Is she okay with that?
No, you shouldn't because
Yeah.
those will crack and those can get
Splinter
stuck.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
splinter off and stuff.
That's what
Yeah.
I thought,
Anything
but
you cook, like bones that you cook.
I dropped it out on the floor, and she went over there and looked at it. I was like, "Go ahead." Now she's over there gnawing. And
Yeah, if it's been
Oh,
cooked, they'll splinter off and it can get caught.
Jesus,
Yeah.
now I gotta
Yeah.
go pull it away
Pierce
from
their
her.
throat. Yeah.
All right.
Don't do that. I have graduated from not only knowing what type of dog you have to now what type and how old the dog is. So, like, if somebody has a mix or something, whatever, I'll be like, what is that? Black Lab and Irish Setter. And they're like, yeah, that is, whatever. It's mixed together. And so a guy had a dog in the hotel in the elevator. And I said, hey, I go, what is that, a lab mix? And he goes, yeah. And I go, about 8 years old? And he goes, exactly 8 years old. He goes, he just turned 8 last week.
Wow.
I was like, yeah. I go, this is my new career. This is what I want to do now.
You're like the guy who guesses weights at the circus.
Yeah.
They tell you, Galvin will tell you how old your dog is.
Bring
Step
your
right
dog.
up.
I'll tell you I'll tell you what breed it is, and I'll tell you how old.
Can you train dogs?
I can.
Because Cowboy is a monster. He ate a whole stick of butter yesterday.
That should be fun coming out.
Listen, he's done it before. He's ate a whole stick of butter and a whole loaf of bread. Completely fine. Does not bother him at all. He's ate Reese's cups. Anything he can get.
Yeah, you know what?
Into,
You know what else I can do? I can train people not to leave butter where dogs can get it.
Listen, because we do have like we have a baby gate that we put up for our kitchen, but sometimes if I just have to like run out of the house or do, you know what I mean? And I forget to put it up, anything he can grab. He will
But what are you
take.
leaving the butter on the counter and he's getting
Yeah.
up onto the counter?
Yes.
Oh.
And then he takes it out of the butter container. Like
Amanda made a charcuterie plate on Friday night, and she put a bunch of meats on it, folded meats, like prosciutto and some other stuff. And she made it, and she laid it out, and she doesn't want you to touch anything before the guests get there.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes in the room 5 minutes later, and she looks at me and goes, "Did you eat all the meat?" And I go, "What?" And she goes, "Did you eat all the meat from the charcuterie plate?" I go, "You just made a charcuterie plate, and you think that I went in there and just ate all of the meat on there?" And she goes, "Well, I was hoping it was you, because if not, that means Mabel ate it." And I call Mabel inside, and I go, "Did you eat the meat?" And she turned her head, wouldn't look at me, and I was like, "I got you. I know it."
Yeah, the Reese's cups, Carmen, you be careful. The chocolate can
trust
really
me.
make them
Yeah.
sick.
That was not like those weren't mine. Those were Chad got them in like
Yeah.
a little Halloween bag, and then he, and they left it on the counter. But anything
Chocolate can really make them sick.
One time, but he was completely fine. One time, Cowboy got onto the counter, ate half a pizza, and closed the box back up, and just walked away.
So you don't notice it for a little while.
We had no idea until later that night when we went to go put the pizza away. It was completely gone.
Yeah,
He's
a lot of times
a
I get
menace.
blamed for that. My Amanda goes,
Yeah.
"Did you eat the whole pizza?" I'm like, "I didn't have any pizza." The dog ate the whole pizza.
Yeah.
Is that another one? Blaming
Sure.
it on the dog?
Yeah.
It drove to Taco Bell.
All right, we got to clear the phone lines because Asadam's in the studio with us next. 800-771-1025. If you got a question for Asadam, you need to talk to a lawyer. You need to do it for free. Now is the time to do it. 800-771-1025. Asadam in next on 1025 The Bone. Door for Ralphie has been ordered.
Aha. This is good. I think Ralphie would be very happy.
Thick rubber that we can hang down there to keep the cold air out and the warm air in.
His shell was cool to the touch.
Joe, oh no, it's not
Jeez,
good to
come
know.
on.
I have some thick
It'll
rubber.
be here in two.
Gross.
What, Carmen?
Nothing.
Gross.
Wow.
Is it thick?
yeah.
Is it dark?
Yeah.
Caramel sizzle.
Is it double-headed?
Hey.
I don't even know what we were talking about anymore.
I was going to say it'll be good because that the door flap thing will be here in 2 days and Ralphie will be frozen to death.
It is currently 90 degrees in Ralphie's house, and the door will just block the wind out, so he's safe, thankfully. I did have to go rescue my dog from the bone that I gave it.
Yeah.
The Galvin dog age expert told me to go get away from the dog.
So I went in there and Hazel, runs up and greets me and stuff. And then I see Mabel, and Mabel's laying on the floor over in the living room. And I go, "Hi." And she goes, and I go, "Oh, I didn't even know she had the bone." And she had the bone. And I go, "Oh," I came back out there. I go, "Mike, you want to get that away from her?"
Yeah.
I bet it was amazing.
Yeah. She ate too much of it, too. So,
Oh, no.
Well, she just bit little pieces off, but it was smart to
the
take it away.
little pieces are the ones that'll pierce her throat.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Or butt.
Is Asadam in the studio with us?
Yes, he is.
Good morning, Dom. How are you doing?
Good morning, guys. Happy Veterans Day.
Phone lines are wide open if you want to get through. 800-771-1025. Let's start with this, Dom.
Yes, sir.
I reached out to your office and talked to the lovely Pam.
Yes.
Who is working on something for me. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'll revisit the situation. My son got his car when he was a senior in high school, which was 2 years ago, and we never gave him a Sun Pass, and without really knowing about it, I mean, because think about it, you don't stop to pay tolls anymore. You just drive through the toll, so he never really knew about paying tolls because he never had to do it. So he drove around for 2 years with no toll, what do they call it, Sun Pass, and not paying the tolls. So for the time that he was there, the tolls accumulated, and then it came up to be. Do you remember how much it was, Galvin?
I think it was like $1,500.
$1,300. Yeah, $1,300. We couldn't imagine that was legit, and it turns out it was. So we immediately paid the $1,300. Then we went to re-register Joey's car, and they said you can't register it because it is unpaid tolls that we. I'm like, we just paid $1,300. How is that even possible? I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't know, so I asked Dom to take care of it, and Dom had Pam work on it from his office. Turns out, I know you're going to be surprised by this, operator error. So the toll money had gone into collections. We paid the toll company Sun Pass.
So you prepaid $1,300?
$1,300 we prepaid.
Oh, man.
For tolls. I mean, we could drive around the country this month. So that is what happened, and Pam figured it out for me, got to the bottom of it yesterday. Amanda paid it this morning, so we should be back in action.
They don't, there's no getting that back. They're just like, you're credited, or did you ask, or what's
We're credited, and we've used a lot of it already. It's been a long time. So we're like, it is what it is. So Amanda repaid the money that was owed this morning. We got a receipt there, and now I think we just take that over to SunPass, and hopefully they free us up.
Yeah, it just wasn't allocated properly. So when we spoke with the folks yesterday, we were really nice. Pam was on the phone for over an hour.
Yeah,
and kind of going organizing things, and basically it just wasn't. They didn't have it categorized or classified in the manner which we needed it. So you're halfway there. The intention of the family was to do the right thing, which you did. You just didn't realize that
they did the wrong person.
Well, right. It was in a different department. It wasn't labeled, and that was just a logistics thing, which we were happy to help out. And sometimes something as simple as that can, God forbid, lead to bigger problems down the road if it's not addressed. But now we figured it out, and then Pam is going to send you a very detailed email.
Oh, she did.
Okay.
She's all over it.
Okay, good.
She sent it to me, and we've already paid the bill.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the email yet, but that's because I was out of the office a lot. She was on the phone when I left, and then I came back, and then still on the phone, and then left again. So I wasn't read in on.
Well, thank you. She was super helpful and got to the bottom of it. Already sent me the email. We've already paid that this morning. Now we just need to clear up the hold for the registration, and we'll be good.
Perfect. Well, happy to help. Just remember, read me in sooner.
I know. Okay. I know. I don't like to be a pain in the ass. Look at that. Causes Pam an hour's worth of phone conversation.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's what we're here for. That's not the issue. But if you read me in sooner rather than later, it might have been a 5-minute phone call months ago rather than what it was then. But that's okay.
If you have to read Dom in on anything, get on the phone lines now. 800-771-1025. Let's go to Mark. Mark, good morning. I want to ask the Dom. What do you got, Mark?
Hey, guys. So I got a notice from an attorney's office yesterday stating that one of my company vehicles was parked in violation of covenants and things like that in the Tampa area. And we don't have any vehicles in that area, so I'm thinking it's a vehicle that we may have sold in the past. And it's just weird. I don't know what I should do. I tried calling the place and left them a message yesterday, but I haven't heard back.
So it was a lawyer's office, not a government entity?
Yeah, so the lawyer's office was representing either an HOA or a condo association or something like that.
And what is it that they wanted? What is it they wanted? Is there a fee or a fine?
So that info was not like super easy to find out. It was a pretty big letter that they sent me. But they said it has our company's like markings on it. And they gave referrals for like mediators as well.
So all of your vehicles are accounted for, though. It's not one of your vehicles, maybe an older vehicle.
Yeah, we've only got like 4 vehicles, so I think it's got to be a vehicle that was sold in the past that may have had some markings still on it from our company. So it looked like a pretty official letter. Like if I don't do something bad is going to happen to me.
Well, I would respond to the letter in writing. You said you left a message. I would, again, if you want to email it to me, whenever someone calls and talks about, a letter or a document or a contract, it's always probably beneficial for me to read it, and then that way I can tell you what's the best thing to do with it. But is short of you sending it to me, which you're more than welcome to do at AskTheDom.com, I would inquire in writing to more specifics as to that letter, saying, well, please identify the vehicle in question. I need more information as to what your initial correspondence is asking of me. Something along those lines. You don't have to be nasty, and then wait for them to respond accordingly, so you can kind of vet what's going on. I mean, I don't know if I don't think it's a scam if it's coming from an attorney's office, but then again, there's a lot of scams going on. I tackled 2 last week for some folks and saved some people some money, so I don't know if it's that. But be cautious, because if they circle back with you and want additional information, that's where you have to be very, very careful with what they're requesting of you. But send a letter saying, I need a little bit more detail to confirm that this vehicle is, maybe it is one of yours, maybe it's an older one, maybe it just the title didn't get transferred.
Side question real quick. If this guy had a painted up work car and he sold it, whose responsibility is it to take that logo off? Like if it comes down to right now where it is someplace where it's going to get fined, or it's going to be somebody's going to be in trouble for it, would it be his, or would it be the new company that owns the car?
No, it's going to be the owner of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, let's say I have my Sprinter van, right, Mike, and I'm gonna paint the Mike Calta Show logo on it, right? And
Yeah,
I'm gonna park it wherever, and then someone's well, you can't park it there. I said, it's the Mike Calta Show logo is on there, and then and then all of a sudden you're going to get an invoice that said, well, you got to pay for Dom's Sprinter that has your logo that's illegally parked. You're going to say, I love Dom allegedly, but I ain't paying it.
Yeah, and unless Tom is driving, they're going to make us not park there. So I got you. Well, good luck, sir. Send Dom that letter or write back to them, and make sure you cover your ass on that one.
Will do, guys. Thank you.
Pal. Thank you. All right, let's go to John. John, good morning. You're on with Ask Dom. What do you got, John?
Hey, guys. So about 3 years ago, I got out of a very toxic relationship, and shortly after, it came to my attention that some things were posted on Reddit about me, things that were wildly untrue and wildly defamatory. I can't verify. Yeah, exactly. I can't verify, obviously, who it came from because it's anonymous, and it's affected my career. It's very easy to look it up just based off my name. And I've tried to go to reputation management companies. They tell me Reddit is almost now impossible to take things down. I've tried legal action, but I mean, the legal space is very expensive, and I don't have the money for that. So I just didn't know what kind of route I should take, because it has been affecting my relationships and my career.
Well, let me ask you a question, John, and I don't even know if that's your real name. I'm not trying to get any information about you, but how defamatory was it? First of all, was it true stuff? Like, is it that you got herpes and then told people you have herpes and you don't want that to get out? Or is it saying you're molesting kids and obviously you're not molesting kids?
It's more of the latter. It's very, very, like, you would read it and be alarmed. Like, I've had family members see it and they're just like, what the heck is this? And I'm like, and I have to explain the situation. And it's obviously very, very difficult, but there's
why can't the online reputation places help you out?
I don't know if Asadom has more info on this, but apparently Google has heightened Reddit's space on like their SEO searches and whatnot, but also Reddit in their own policies, it's just very hard to get things taken down. You can even delete posts and the comments will still all be on there. You can delete. Yeah, it's just a messy site when it comes to this.
Have you responded to just categorically deny the allegations? I mean, you can have the rebuttal put up there and just say,
I've stayed away from it just because I know if it is this person, I know that that's just going to spark a fire.
Denying the allegation is going to spark a fire?
Yeah, because once he fights back, they're going to fight back with him.
Well,
again.
I mean, you just all you do is you just put a denial up there. I mean, you're not, just to say this is untrue. You don't even allegedly you think you know who it is, but it's anonymous. But you can just get up there and say this is untrue. Please disregard. Have a wonderful day. I mean, I don't know what spark that's going to fight, because how has it damaged you? What are your damages? So the legal question here: what are your damages?
Mm-hmm.
A
lost job.
Wait a second. Hang on a second. When you say a lost job, did your employer fire you because of what was alleged on Reddit?
Yes.
Is that
specifically
in writing?
It was over Zoom when I had an exit interview.
I'm dying to know what the allegations are, sir.
Yeah, because well, I will need more information, and I don't know if you want to give it on the program because of the nature of it. But if you're fired because of that, that's something that I would probably have you look into with attorney Sean Estes over at the Hoyer Law Group, who does employment law. I mean, now, as long as it's not a discriminatory act, I mean, he was on the show a couple weeks ago. And we were talking about the government shutdown, which ended today or yesterday. You in essence can be discriminatory towards people. You just cannot be discriminatory in certain type classes. And so that was a really interesting segment that we were talking about a couple Wednesdays ago. But be it as it may, I would probably need more information. You may not be wanting to give.
Why don't you send Dom a detailed email? This way you can probably tell him more than you want to tell us here on the air, and maybe he can make a little bit more sense out of it when he knows all the details.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that.
Go to asktodom.com and you could email him right off of that, and it may take him a day or two, but he'll get back to you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Good luck, buddy. Like, Dom, I'm assuming that she said something that he did, that was sexual, right? Say he's saying that he forced himself on her, or that he engaged in something engaged in underage sex or something along those lines. No matter how much you deny it and how much you get on there and categorically deny it, when somebody makes that much of a statement and puts it out there on Reddit and all that, you're fighting a losing battle, even if it's not true.
Well, and here's the thing we don't know. I mean, if there was, and let's just assume to go down that track for a moment, that there was some type of investigation, or maybe there was some type of legal action that was not criminal, say a civil injunction or restraining order action. That might, although innocent in design, to say, hey, I didn't do anything wrong. This person's making stuff up. But if it warranted enough for some employer to have that statement with enough credence to discharge somebody, I have to know more than he's willing to probably tell on air on your show.
Now I want to know too.
Well, yeah, I mean, but again, you want to help folks, but at the same time, I have to stop people from making admissions. As you know, I don't like to not answer questions. Obviously, I always answer the questions best that I can, but at the same time, I have to protect folks' interests, and I don't want to make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's so if he emails me, we'll look into it.
All right, let's try and get through some of these other calls. Good morning, Erwin Acid Dom. What do you got? Too long. Mike Calta Show. Good morning, Erwin Acid Dom. What do you got?
Hey, good morning. I have a pretty simple thing. So I just had a thing. My father died, and he was suing some places when he died. So the whole thing went through probate, and getting some money. The executor telling me an amount. I want to find out a way to confirm that amount in case he's lying. How do I do that?
The executor is telling you an amount of what? The value of the estate or the claims against the estate when he passed away in litigation?
Well, they were suing like the Catholic Church, and the whole thing just came through and stuff. And I signed like a notice that will the lawyers can't give me information. It all goes through her, so I can't call them. I just want to know what the final judgment was, the amount. She's telling me one amount, and I just want a way to confirm it.
Well, if there's a final judgment, that would be probably in the pleadings, which you could access. Unless, of course, it was a confidential mediation, then that would not be in the pleadings. It'll just say the matter has been resolved or the case is going to be voluntarily dismissed. So it really is going to be contingent on the manner in which the matter was resolved. And you may not have access to it if it's confidential.
There's some stuff online. I'm going to New York surrogate something and looking it up, and I'm seeing all the notices that come through. So I'm with that be able to be seen there possibly.
This is the state of New York.
Yes,
right,
Nassau County.
Okay, well, first of all, just full disclosure, I'm not licensed there. I'm only licensed in the state of Florida. So what I would recommend that you do, and that's okay, what I would recommend that you do is I would contact a probate law or an estate attorney that's licensed in New York and ask them the question you just asked me, because there might be a different rule or set of nuances in that state for finding out the information after someone's passing in probate that does not exist in the state of Florida. So you're going to be at a disadvantage asking me the question because I'm not licensed in New York.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the call.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you. Boy, Dom, the phone calls are coming in fast and furious today. Good morning, Erwin Acid Dom. What do you got?
Yes, I'm receiving some letters from, I guess, lawyers or law firms that are saying that I'm being sued, and I know nothing of this. I've not been contacted by anybody other than these letters coming in.
Do they tell you any information as far as the type of litigation or what county?
I believe it's Pinellas County, and the company that I guess that it's suing me is called Profile Recovery.
All right. Well, here's the best thing to do, and it's not going to cost you anything initially. Just email me the letters, and then if you heard the segment a few moments ago, we were helping Mike with his situation with my investigator Pamela. Pamela can get your information. She can look up your name and information in the Pinellas County clerk's office, and if there is an action that's pending that you might not have received notice of it, or if you've moved or something happened with the address, she'll be able to tell you and then send you to the links and the information, and then accordingly, if there's an issue, then we can send you to an attorney and network to help you out.
Have you Googled it, sir?
No, I just opened the I got like 10 of them in the last 2 days.
Well, I just Googled
all these different companies.
Profile Recovery, and it brings you to Portfolio Recovery Assets, which seems to be a debt collector, but I don't know if that's necessarily the same thing. I would definitely get it over to Dom, but just to let you know what comes up on the Google.
Do the letters from the lawyers say advertisement on there or solicitation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one of the positive things with advertisement or solicitations is that there's probably something that's been filed against you, because a lot of lawyers, I don't do this, but a lot of lawyers will pay for services when folks get either arrested or if you get sued, that they will get a list, and then they will send out mailers to people for whatever, traffic tickets or criminal charges. In personal injury, they actually used to do it almost the next day, and then there was the law that came out years ago. You had to wait 30 days before you can send solicitation for auto accidents because it just got really crazy in that area. So you probably have a legitimate issue if you're getting that many notices, probably in the realm of debt collections or maybe a bill or a credit card or something. So call Pam at the office or email us.
She good.
Okay.
And she'll look into it for you, because we'll just need your name, not over the air now, but it'll name, and birthday just to confirm, and then she'll let you know, and we'll go from there.
Okay, fantastic.
Right. Good luck.
I appreciate it.
So Don, we have breaking updates. In the initial call of the guy who was fired from his job.
Okay.
He is being accused of some pretty heinous stuff that not as embarrassing as I thought, but certainly being accused of a crime. Certainly something that if it's not true, the people who are posting this should absolutely be punished for it. They are ruining his reputation, and they are using his likeness and his name.
Well, if it gets to that point, then we have,
like, if I were him, I'd be filing whatever lawsuits against whoever. So what is the liability to Reddit for having that out there? I mean, do they just put that on the user?
Well, the question now has become with some of these things is if it is rising to the level of damages, which it sounds like if he's lost his job, or it's
it's definitely hurting his reputation just being up there, and it's in a bad way.
Yeah. So now you're going to have to chat with our defamation folks because this is going to be libelous because it's in writing,
right?
And then but the problem though is there is an expense and cost to it. And he's talked to some lawyers. He said that, and he says, "I don't have the money, but this is destroying me." So we have to find some type of way, I had to say contingency or some type of reciprocal benefit to engage in litigation, which could be lengthy and costly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, be mutual beneficial for him as a potential client. But also remember, whenever you call lawyers, especially in the civil arena, lawyers are in business, and I know it's difficult to hear it in this terms, but lawyers look at potential clients as, all right, this is the client is an investment for the firm. What is the return on the investment? And then simultaneously, can you also help that individual in the legal matter? So it's really a two-prong analysis. Can he be helped? And is it a cost-benefit analysis for both parties involved? And when you run into where a lot of attorneys don't want to take cases, because the litigation sometimes exceeds the value of the claim. That's where you have folks that will call and are just stressed out because they really can't get anybody to engage.
Yeah, well, also we're assuming this guy, we're taking his word and that he's innocent in this situation too. There could be a lot more to it that we don't know. So let him contact you and handle that. There are phone calls we did not get through today. If you still want to talk to Dom, you can always call him at the office, 813-251-5550. Or you could always go to AskTheDom.com and listen to his show, which is on this station tomorrow night. What do we got coming up tomorrow?
We're on tonight.
Oh,
double dose of the Dom. So tomorrow the Lightning are playing. So the station broadcasts the Lightning games. They're going to they rotate me to today, which actually is perfect timing because tonight we have the Ask the Dom Veterans Day show.
Yeah.
So the Honorable Judge Mike Shanti will be in studio. Of course, he oversees the Veterans Treatment Court in Hillsborough County. We're going to have the head mentor who just got a promotion, actually is working now. We got a wonderful announcement for Colonel DJ Reyes. We'll make the announcement on the air tonight that he's got a new position with the VA. So that announcement will come tonight. I think we're going to have some other mentors and some folks associated with the Veterans Treatment Court. And I was just at the VA in in Temple Terrace on Friday, representing some veterans pro bono in the Veterans Outreach Court, which we took care of 150 cases, and we're able to help some great veterans with some ancillary traffic and legal issues just this past Friday.
Wow. Dom, you may be part of the good in this. We did an article earlier today in news that Tampa comes in number 2 best spot for veterans to live.
We have a wonderful community, obviously, with MacDill Air Force Base, and a lot of things that we control as far as our command structure for the military based here, and there's a lot of support from a whole host of community leaders and organizations for our veterans. So that's I'm surprised we're not number 1. Does it say who's number 1?
Yeah, Austin, Texas was number 1. Tampa, Florida was number 2.
Joe Rogan got the first group.
That's a fantastic list to be on, and we certainly look. And you guys know, through your show in the mornings and in my show in the evenings, we always try to be there, for our veterans. I talk to veterans, throughout the year. I always give out the Veterans Crisis Hotline number, which, by the way, is just not limited to veterans. If you are a family member of a veteran, you have access to some benefits and some help through the Veterans Hotline. So that's always important to know. We'll talk about that more detail on tonight's show. So double dose of the Dom this evening. I'll be on 7 p.m., Mike.
All right. Thank you, Dom. Appreciate all your help. And we will, and again, thank you to Pam for helping me out with that issue.
You're very welcome.
We will take a break and come back and wrap things up. Still time to get your phone calls in, 800-771-1025. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Are you torturing Joe again?
No. We're just having a debate because he thinks there's like a 50% chance we go to New Orleans.
I did not say 50%.
What'd you say?
I said 60 or better.
60% chance.
Or better.
Yeah.
85% chance.
That's where I'm more at. And I was looking at current flights right now, today. There are some delayed ones, a couple cancellations, but the majority are flying.
I checked our flight earlier, and it said it's on time.
And it looks like a lot of the ones that are being either delayed or canceled altogether are like the bigger cities, Philly, New York, stuff like that. So Chicago, the big cities.
Listen to me. My wife just sent me the worst text ever. Oh, now you'll never know what it is. She said, I'll just put the heat on in the front living room.
What?
It's freezing out.
Oh, grow up hair.
Oh my God. That is your wife.
I hope she doesn't grow up hair.
Get a blanket.